I've got a little
fade
bit of
that
feedback.
in.
Oh, just kidding. I did the thing that I said not to do to everyone when I had the live stream going.
Yeah, I think we just accidentally very gently did that too.
The slight panic.
Wonderful.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, we're live and everyone is here. A lot of people, actually, even if a bunch of names I don't recognise. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, maybe for the VOD, not quite yet.
Getting ahead of the times, that's all.
Yeah, just a little bit. Super. So, hello, hi, welcome to Dream Day 5. Please do let us know how the volume mixing is. If the music is too loud or too quiet, do let us know. Obviously, it's background music, so let's not get carried away there, but... So we have a little bit of a smaller Dream Day this time with 7 submissions. Still a really lovely number though. Anyone who's toured the hall might have noticed we kept, unlike previous ones, we've kept up every single booth, so there are extra ones there. They're obviously bumping into them will provide you with no information. It's a lot easier to remake though when all of the booths are in the same place. They always are, so that's quite helpful. We've got 7 dreams today. Most of our hosts are already here, which is great. Anyone who is attending a booth obviously just needs to follow us around. If you're watching and you aren't here yet, obviously please do come down because we would really love to talk to you when we get around to your dream. At the very least, we do definitely have at least the first 2 already here. So unless there is anything else we need to do, I think we might be ready to start. Danny, is there anything else to cover?
If we want to just, I guess, while we're getting over to the first booth, I'm gonna kind of post our little web page that we made for the stream day. At the bottom there, we have the guidelines. There really aren't that many, but mostly just be respectful of other people's dreams and try to keep things on topic for the dream that we're interviewing. It's really kind of disheartening when people start talking about random subjects when we're trying to really talk people up. So let's have fun and, keep the mood light. And if you want to just chat, that's fine too. You can stay here in this little snuggle pit we've got going on and just watch the live stream. But if you're going to come along with us, let's try and keep things, about the people that we're celebrating, the Dreamweavers of Furcadia.
Absolutely. Super. So with that, I think James is around. Fortunately, as we've had... Oh, yep, there we go. As we've had last time, if you feel like you've got stuck, just bump into people. You will jump straight over them, sometimes with quite an impressive leap at that. So... I think with that, we might be ready to move on to our first dream then. Let me just...
Sounds good.
There we go. We're on to New Primordia, so let's... Whoop. Da, 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 da. I feel like I should maybe be a little tiny bit smaller for this. There we go. Here we got Laos. Hey! I really appreciate that bracketed bit at the end there, that's good.
Thank you, James. I'm assuming.
Yeah, he must be somewhere around here.
He's on the web client, so he might have got a little lost.
We'll get him eventually. Oh.
Let's see if I can summon him right to the booth section here. Did you already hit the info panel there?
No, I did not. That's a good point. I should definitely do that. Boink. Oh. Oh. Right, and we will also bring James in. Hello, hello, hello. Is this where we order?
James, it says that you are muted.
Are y'all there?
Oh,
Yep. Okay,
there
we can
go.
hear you now.
Hi.
Oh, good. Hey.
Just,
Hello.
hi, welcome. There we go. I'm just adjusting you a second.
It took me a second. I had to mute everything else.
That is very fair. We've had that before.
Good
So.
call.
So hi, yes, it's really lovely to see you again with new Primordia. Did you want to introduce... Oh, actually, I suppose we should introduce you first, just in case anyone isn't aware. Do you want to do that?
Sure. My name is James, and I am part of a group of people who are interested in reviving Feral RP for adults, though. So, but not in an NSFW way, but just in a like we have schedules like. You know, we're busy. We can't meet up with the pack every day, kind of thing. So,
Sure.
so that's what I feel like I'm one of the group rather than I don't feel like it's like my personal project, if that makes sense. But I did put a lot of effort into it.
That's very fair. Yeah.
Great.
Do you want to introduce the dream, or do you want to let the description do the work for you?
Sure. So New Primordia is a fun little. I kind of want to call it an RP experiment because we basically had a huge talk about like why feral roleplay wasn't working, and so this was kind of like our attempt as a big group, like kind of a big brainstorming session on how we could solve most of those issues. And so far, it's been really great. Like we've had a lot of fun with the characters, and a lot of the stories have been really cool. But in general, the dream itself is at a place of like. It's getting more complete, but we wanted to start really like role playing, so we put in a little dance floor to do a dance party event in the game. So that's the main thing y'all are going to see when we come in to see that.
Wonderful, can't wait for that. Right, well, let's just jump right in then. Let's hope we drop into the right dream this time after last time where something went wrong.
Oh yeah.
We're in the right one.
Sorry. There we go. Now we good. Oh no, we gotta mute Roddick.
Oh, that's right. I should turn on the sound in here, shouldn't I?
It's the mushrooms.
Yes, we have the pudding mushrooms.
Oh, the
For
little
those who've never come
hedgehog is
here,
so
definitely
cute.
try out those. Yeah, the hedgehog is Wimby, who's a character that that Lep made. They're really, really cute. They're like an anxious, anxious personality, which is funny. Oops, I need to turn that off. So loud. There we go.
Sorry, just works so well with the scenery, I feel like.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna just do that, so I'm a little bit less taking up everything. Might have to debug that greeting message.
It actually just doing pretty well in general, I would say. But I don't know why it did the and symbol. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, a bit strange.
It's the point across
Easy
still.
and Laos, Kono, and oh well. So
yeah, basically we knew that if a bunch of people would come in at the same time, we should have it all be not be like a million spammed lines of text.
Yeah,
so.
I definitely
Right.
remember that. That's actually the reason in the Dream Day dream we removed entry and exit emits because they were just spamming everyone out whenever everyone came back in. So I definitely understand that.
Oh right, yeah, that makes sense.
You've been working on this dream since a couple of weeks before last Dream Day, wasn't
it? Yep. Yep, exactly. And we have some custom emotes, and I was able to switch to the what do you call it, the Windows client, so I can actually see the emotes now.
Ah, of course.
Let's see. Oh, those are cute. I like this one. Wow.
Yep. we did a vote to see what emojis people wanted. So
Oh, yeah, I should probably check them out. And see
now
what we've
I made
got.
them in
Oh
Arcadia
wow!
style.
They're really cute.
Except for the knife one. The knife one's
Love
kind of
that one.
imitating in the blob cat. There's like a blob cat emoji. That was Cindy's suggestion, actually.
The blobcat.
Oh, I love the thumbs up and thumbs down. That's really neat.
I know, like I was like, there's some basic use ones that we don't have, or like a hug one. We didn't really have a hug, so I did this one. I tried to draw a hug, but it didn't work. So I was like, I'll just do a bear with a heart. I think that's easier.
That's fair.
Seems on brand.
The eyes.
That's
New
fantastic.
default emojis win. These
I know,
are
right?
excellent.
Oh, that's
Cheeky
fantastic.
really wants to do like normal emotes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Did you show him these? Because these are pretty good. Pretty inspirational, if you ask me.
The funny thing is, it only took me like a couple minutes per emote, and then I realized I was like, dang, like this would have been. I don't know why I didn't do this years ago. Like we could have had. I didn't realize they were so easy to make. So I made them all really fast.
It's usually the way,
Nice.
though, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. Once you get started, you're like, oh, this wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I was like, this is like really easy. But then, like,
that's
when I
great.
look back at them, I'm like, well, they don't completely match, and that's the hard part is like making them match.
Well, I think the
You
issue
can
is
get, you can
typically
get something
if
in there.
you...
But...
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I think typically if they have a problem with the matching, you just have to redo all the original ones as well.
Right, and I don't think people would like that. Is the problem.
This face makes me laugh.
So that's one of the new things. The other new thing is that we added more locals, so people could play as Digos. The only problem is, before you use those commands, just know that I forgot to put in the change back command.
I
So
see.
you can only become a Digo, and you can no longer not be one, unless you leave the dream.
That's fair.
What are the commands for that?
I think it's... I'm testing it real quick. It's local, the exclamation point, and then local, and then the number you want. Which it goes from 1 all the way to 22. Because we put them all in there. So we still have the work in progress avatars. Those are the
Okay.
first 3. And then after that is Digos.
Gotcha.
So, so yeah, I was like, we should have more options for people. So
Right.
that's where that came from.
With the new local species limits, there's really no reason why you can't just have,
What
20
the?
Digos available in your dream at any given time.
Did anyone else
Exactly,
just see
yeah.
that? Was that just me?
See what?
Silvered Raincloud was one of the Digos, and every step they took, they just flickered back to a regular person. That was really creepy. I mean, probably wasn't intentional.
Oh,
but That was
what?
really creepy.
Oh, it might have been one of the in progress ones because that was kind of happening to me with one of the early ones where it's not quite
Yeah,
done.
the first 3. Yeah.
The first 3 are
okay.
a little bit.
That makes sense, yeah. Is there
I just
anything
put it in there
since
so you can
your...
see where they're at.
Oh, that's very fair, yeah. Is there... What progress have you made since we were here last time? Is there anything you want to bring attention to in particular?
Yeah, we added a little dance floor, which if y'all come through the waterfalls, y'all can see.
Oh, I like the sound effects for the waterfall. It sounds good.
Yeah. So you have to go up to this portal up here, and then this is the dance floor.
Ooh. All right,
Okay, I
we're
went
doing
straight past
a little moonwalk. Oh, I'm dragging you along with me.
Oh, there we go. It's more... Oh, I see.
A little partner dance, swing around.
I've accidentally started dancing with Silvered, apparently.
So this is where we're gonna celebrate Sludge Day, which is a part of the
What a great
lore
name.
of this area, this world.
Did you say sledge like sledge?
Like sludgy goop.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah. So one of the lore pieces for this world is that there's a mutagenic sludge pool that, like, if an animal touches it, it'll like mess with their appearance.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
yes.
right. Yes.
And so we made it so that all the characters use the pool to have children instead of like through like normal reproduction, and so they're all kind of like incentivized to protect the pool, and so it became part of their culture, and like and that's why like instead of having a birthday, they all celebrate Sludge Day, which is like when the babies come out of the pool, and
Dang.
so we're
What
doing
a
a little
baby.
dance party.
Well, that's fun.
As we
Yeah.
all do when new children are born, obviously.
Right? So,
Community
so yeah, and some of
birthday.
the characters y'all can see here. One is Jawbreaker. I think we talked about them last time. They're here in the dream, and then they have like a Wax Phoenix character, which is really cool. But they came up with like a speculative evolution backstory, which is really fun, and that's kind of what a lot of us had that shared interest in, like using biology as an explanation.
Nice.
And then Tiki is Cindy's character, the little kitten, super cute. And then I have an elephant character and a cow character that are at the entrance. And then who else do we have? We have Wimby, which we already talked about.
I'm going this way, apparently.
Oh, and Laos. Laos has a really cool character here. That's it's like a what is the African dog? Oh, I'm blanking on it. African wild dog with like
Ooh.
squirrel hands, and it has this cool like oil slick ability. So anyway, really creative like characters have come about from this little like I don't know what you want to call it, like a little rule set we built.
Yeah.
for the play here.
Oh, it's a definitely unique custom lore that you guys have got going on.
Yeah, exactly. So
It
yeah,
is
so
nice
as far
to
as,
hear
like-
that it's coming along.
yeah, and so as far as roleplay has gone, we've had some really good like sessions. Like like we kind of decide on a theme. So I've done like mystery was the last one, and before that we did like kind of like a horror one, and then we did like a slice of life. And because the culture is pretty in depth, I've been helping to like lead a lot of the setting for those role plays. But I'm hoping that it kind of like spawns off like people role playing on their own a little more. But yeah, we had a story that happened a few months ago where two of these like super innocent characters ended up accidentally being cannibals for a day. It was great.
Oh,
As you do.
accidentally becoming a cannibal. Yes, of course.
Yeah, it was great.
We've all
so
been there.
there can be pretty like cool depth, I think, with the storylines. It doesn't have to be like fluffy or just fighting.
Right. Yeah. And definitely
Especially with,
a little bit more interesting than the typical roleplay storylines, at least the ones that, I remember when I was young.
Well, what
Yeah.
feral RPs in particular were very notorious for was very, let's conservatively call them slightly more not safe for work than this is. And then that, a lot of the time that was basically about it, really.
Yeah. And I would say that like we tried to like reduce the emphasis on conflict that's player versus player, because that seemed to be like causing a lot of drama. And then we like compared it to other types of role plays that were a little more successful with making friends, and we noticed that like in the Pokemon world, the animals are like all like more or less on the same side, like they're not attacking each other. And I was like, oh man, like what if we did that? And there was a couple people who helped with that, obviously not just me, but anyway, we wrote the rules where that there's these horror beasts that come out of messed up sludge pools, and that's kind of, they have such a high caloric need that they kind of just eat everything. So the characters, our players, can like unite against those things instead of each other, if they want to do like more fight scenes. Does that make sense?
The bad sludge.
The bad sludge.
Oh, man.
Are you guys still recruiting characters for your group then? Or are you kind of...
Oh yeah, we would love. Yeah, I think right now we're really looking for people who like to like use templates and kind of just bounce off and make their own thing, or looking for like long-term role players. We have a lot of people who are like rusty and like interested in role playing, but probably don't have like the capacity and or like time to like put into like more regular role plays. But I know there are a lot of people on Furcadia that come in and role play every day. So like I'm looking for some of those people, I guess, like to help kind of spawn off new plots and stuff. Like I don't want to be the only one who knows the setting, you know. Like I would love if more people wanted to kind of expand it, I guess is what I'm saying.
That's very fair.
Who like to role play regularly? Let's put it that way.
Absolutely, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What are you working on at the moment for the Dream then?
We want to do the new areas, and Tenjin told me that they wanted to help with making the game. Like we wanted to add the den building game in here, where you can decorate your den.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And you find all the things to decorate like in the woods. So like it's like a kind of a find and collect game. Because we figured that would be a good way to start roleplay and help people kind of get immersed in the world, because all the locations will be like in the dream, if that makes sense. So you kind of like learn it through decorating.
I'm anxious trying with anyone else. That is incredibly fair. I think a lot of, especially in the last decade or so, I think people have become a lot more focused on role playing in just a few people they know, which is obviously very fair. I do very much understand that. It's certainly a far cry from the way it used to be at one point, where groups were the norm, really. But I get that people have just gone off in different directions now, haven't they? And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I also think that typical Furcadia dreams are they tend to focus on like player retention. So they'll be like, they won't have that many rules, and they kind of expect the players to like enforce things. But we decided as a community that we wanted a much tighter rule set that results in fewer people, but people who are like willing to like abide by like consensual and like friendly interactions. So like our rule list is huge, and but like I've noticed that it seems to be a lot more objective in terms of like being fair, and like someone is I don't want to say misbehaving, but just doing things that make other people uncomfortable, that like they could get that feedback and become either better and like work better with their community, or find a different community, instead of like being a problem.
Sure. I mean, if that produces the kind of community that you enjoy, then quality over quantity.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's kind of where we're going with this. It's not meant to be like everyone should come here. It's more like if you're willing to do these things, and you're really interested in animals, and like you miss role playing, and you miss like feral style characters that are creative. I think that's really the main thing. Like a lot of people, when they see the characters that people have made, they're like, "Oh my god, this is so cool!" Like, there's so many cool characters. We have them pinned in the Discord, but
nice.
Yeah, I just love that.
That's great. There's a lot of rules, but they're not.
And yeah, what Mango said here is really accurate, by the way.
Yeah, don't be a bully. Too old for this nonsense. Yeah.
Not in high school anymore. Yeah, that is always a very good rule set, and I think that does usually come
Mango
from...
helped us write a lot of the rules that were really, really helpful. So
nice.
Well, wonderful.
I think that's a big factor in building a community, is like how you go about enforcing, and it's like either the rules are going to be invisible, or you're going to talk about them, kind of thing. So.
Which makes a lot of sense, yeah. Super. Is there anything else you wanted to bring to attention during the tour, or?
Yeah, mainly just most of the patches. Like, it's so cool how like so many people came together at the last minute to contribute work. So like those mushroom balls, it's like Laos who made those, and like also came up with the idea for them, like the way they would interact with you. And then we just got a very nice way to put that. Yeah. We have a lot of like really cool beds too, that I'm really excited for the decorating thing, because they're all like piece by piece. So like those big grass beds, like they're spore pieces. So if you were collecting it, like it'd be fun like to slowly build a den together, like with the little pieces.
Yeah.
So and Tenjin made the most of those, and then a few other people helped with them too. I'm trying to remember. It was a while ago, but anyway, I'm just saying the patches are really cool in here, and a lot of them are handmade.
Wonderful.
They
Is
are
there
very
do you
cool.
have a credits command in here by any chance?
I think so. Let me see. Yeah, it's exclamation point credits.
Oh, there we go. Super.
Oh
Just
no,
needs to
I
give a
was correct. Yeah, Tenjin and Laos mainly did the patches for here. So.
That
Fun.
makes sense.
And then Lev also did some really great scripting for us. Like they did the really cool dung heap mound, which y'all played with last time. So
Yes, we
Yes.
certainly did.
What was that called? The midden heap?
Yeah, it's called a midden
Yeah.
heap, which is something we took from nature too. So it's something that animals actually use and do. Which is a
That's
cool
cool. And I guess I like when you were talking about the grass nesting. Tuzi said previously, that's great. It's like proper nesting, like actually building, your, I don't know, your like nesting, when you're gonna have a baby.
Yeah, like your own nest. Yeah,
Great.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah,
Wonderful.
it's a cool. We basically realized that there really weren't natural beds because I was thinking about like all the wolf dens. If y'all remember, they always have the like bear skin, and I'm like,
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't see a wolf like skinning a bear and putting the
Getting
skin
a
on the
bear and
ground.
bringing that back home.
Yeah.
And curing it and making sure it's still in good nick. Like, no, I don't.
Yeah. Too true. Too true.
So yeah, that's where. And then I started looking at, well, what do animals actually sleep in? And then I found out that they sleep on any like weird shaped log. Like they love weird logs. There's so many animals on weird logs. And I agree, the bearskin patch needs a break.
I mostly with this dancing dream, this dancing room. I really can't get over that when you turn in place, you literally rotate the person around you. That it's like you're swinging them
Oh
around
my god, it's
like a
so
weapon.
funny. I know. I literally do that for hours. Like it's so funny to me. And you can also turn off endurance in your own dreams, which I don't have the means to right now. But when you do that with the script, it's so funny. Like it's so fast. Like it's just like I took a clip of it actually. I wonder if I can find it. It's in Discord, but so funny.
I had to get out of the way. Oh, then now I'm. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, there I go.
So freaking funny.
I look like a dead bird getting dragged around. I look like Tuzi's been going to the gym a lot, going to drag me around like this.
Oh wait, here we go. I found that. Like this is just. Oh yeah, we were being really mean to Wimby the other day. Here you go. Just knocking him over and over and over.
Aw.
That's when you have no endurance. That was not sped up, by the way. That was just. And then this is spinning around with no endurance. So funny.
Wow. Super.
So cute.
Right, is there anything else, or are you quite happy? Any shout-outs you want to do? Anything like that?
Yeah, shout out to everyone who's been role playing recently, like and like trying out new characters. We have a lot of people like trying for the first time that haven't role played in months and months, or even years, or decades. And I think that's
Wow.
really cool when people are willing to give it a shot, And hopefully, we'll see more of y'all from today. It'd be great
Yeah.
to meet y'all and hear about your character ideas.
Oh, that's awesome.
Super. Well, thank you so much for coming along. It's always lovely to
Thanks for
see you.
the
Hope
live
to see you
stream,
next time.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'll hop off here.
Yeah, and we will head back. So lovely to see you, and hopefully, yeah, as I said, hopefully we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Na, 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 na. It feels really weird to be this small.
You're a normal-sized dog? Oh,
I
not
could
quite.
I could be smaller. I'm 120% right now rather than the 180. 120 and I fit underneath the sign. Alright, let's just fade this in, and now I know this is going to seem like this is the enthusiasm right near the beginning, but I am really looking forward to this one. This is going to be great. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Thank you. Welcome.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's honestly, the pleasure is all mine. I really can't wait for this. Right, let me just bump the screen. Do you want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, sure thing. I'm just gonna have a quick one. So, hello, I'm Agnew Hawk. Right now, I'm actually just being the moderator on the stream end, and personally, I'm a game dev, 3D artist turned business analyst, etc., etc., etc. I'm basically sort of a frog user that I just pop in and I pop out and pop in again. Like I started in Frog sometimes, it was like maybe 2005 or something like that, and then onwards to 2010-ish, if memory serves. And for the most part, I was in the iMag back in the day with the sci-fi community. I was the founder of Idavollr, and we had a good run from, well, it was like from 06 to 010. And yeah, for the most part, I've been just, dreamweaving and scripting, doing things like that on the side. And, the dream that I'm going to be showing today is, well, it has quite a story attached to it.
It sure does. So speaking of, do you want to introduce the dream? Do you want the description to do the talking for you? It's entirely up to you.
Well, the description is there for those who want to read it, but long story short is that the grid is a game dream, game-challenge dream. It was born in the wake of Tron Legacy, and look, it draws influence from Tron Legacy and from Uplink Hacker Lead, which was Uplink was just a marvelous game. I spent hours and hours and hours on it, and Uplink really, like, it's sort of the visual aesthetic lens to the grid as it is. And for the most part, the grid was just like a personal challenge for me. Because at that time, I had been messing around with patches and scripts, quite a lot. And my question was that, could I make a patch with about as few colors as possible? And that's when I started working on the patch itself, and turned out that I could. My next question was, could I make like a sort of a game dream? And yeah, I could. Now, it's not all of that. It's not actually very surprising going on, but the development for the grid started in 2012, and it ended in 2014. And after that, the source files were lost for nearly a decade.
Oh boy.
And I always had like a cursory idea where they could be, but it wasn't until like the beginning of this year that I found the laptop where I suspected that the grid files resided, and I actually had a compatible charger for it because its battery was dead. There was like next to nothing I could do for it. But then I found the charger for it, and I was like, okay, it's time to bring this baby back to life. It has been hibernating for a decade. Yeah. A machine that was like combined maybe 20 years old. But
That is quite the story, quite the legacy, really.
Yeah,
go on.
I remember when you messaged me on Discord about this, and you just sent me a picture of it booting up, and you said, "The Holy Scriptures."
Yes, because because like I dug in, like I was surprised that it even booted, and I was surprised that I even got to log in. And like it was this forgotten Linux machine that had been residing like in the back ends of a warehouse. It turned off, and it turned on, and I was even able to retrieve the files from there. So once I managed to recover those files, my first instinct was okay, yep, this is going to the Dream Day.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you thought of us. I know you've been at like all of our Dream Days as a mod, but I'm happy to see that you submitted.
Yeah, definitely. Like it was without a question.
Well, I suppose let's get into it then. Yeah, here we go.
Yep. And this is old. This is very old. This is like, it's still like the old patch styles and everything. And I think that the last edits I did to this before the long hibernation was in 2014, when I actually the effects had just come out.
Yeah, oh, that's right. I was remembering that with there were some features of the Dream you wanted to convert into effects for that exact reason.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so for the most part, the idea of the grid is that there are games in there, games that you can hop in and you can play. At the moment, there are two types of games. One of them is a single player called Decryptor, and the other one is actually multiplayer, which also will be very familiar with is the botnet. And speaking of it, there actually seems to be someone already made their way to the botnet.
Two people
to
already in there.
Grids. Yep. And so there will be just for the people in there. Just go all the way to the top right, as much to the top right as you can, and then when you come when you come to the room with the red door, pick the one that isn't red.
Yes, I recognise that font very well. Yep.
Oh, yep. So currently there are so botnet is it is actually a game of my own devising.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is that you have a game board. You have you have a game board, two players on the opposite side of the board, and there is this mainframe entity that the player has to protect. While at the same time, their task is to destroy the mainframe on the opposite end of the board. And the way they destroy it is that they build up attack power. They build up attack power by conquering nodes on the board. And once they have, built up any amount of power, they literally just bounce at the opponent mainframe and deal damage. And yeah, that's about it. It will that'll repeat until either of the mainframes is destroyed. And I think, hold on a second. Currently, someone was chosen to play as green already. Who was it? Because this is this is in its archival mode, so it has literally next to zero. It has next to zero recovery options at all. Oh well, Grid 2 actually has a fight going on. So okay, over here. Yeah, so Grid 2 is the other one. Yep.
Okay, so we can kind of see the fight happening here.
Yeah, you can kind of see the fight happening. That's exactly what the spectator area is for.
And who have we got here? Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Yep, sort of fight. the point of it is that you don't attack each other. You attack the mainframe items on the opposite sides of the board.
Kex is getting wrecked.
Yeah. Kex is getting wrecked.
Oh.
Originally, I got the idea from the way how distributed denial of service attacks work.
Throw me over a water bottle, I got this.
If you want to go for another, if you want to go for another game, like you literally need to go and switch sides again, or choose sides again, rather. Currently, it seems that, we've got the green and yellow board are the only ones. Well, it's the only one currently working.
Oh, Elsa's going to
I'm
play
on red, apparently.
No. It's actually interesting because right now the game still does not. The game currently has no way of recovering from a situation that
I see.
someone would have
Blue's already
chosen
been
a
taken.
side. Yeah, that someone would have chosen side, but then have promptly exited.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So this board is the only one that's working right now. Gotcha.
Yeah, the lower one is
It's down
currently the one
here,
that's
okay.
working.
Yep. I'm going to take green then.
You're going to take green.
Am I about to fight Sean? I am.
Go for it. Let's go.
So I need to run from one side of the board to the other and scoop up. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, he is taking the whole board. This isn't fair.
Go for it.
While they fight, I gotta say the animation going on here is really cool for, you said, the early 2000s. I mean, this is before 32-bit color, but it looks really like high tech. It has the Tron look.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Like that was honestly one of the goals to go for the Tronish look, but while actually not going crazy.
Right.
That's fantastic. All right, so what else do we have here?
So there is that, and the other one is the old colors work perfectly for this style. And thank you for that. That's duly noted. The other one would be the Crypto, which is it's not in this lobby at all. It would be for where you're walking in, on that side, yeah.
Oh yes, this is the lights out equivalent, isn't it?
Yeah, the lights out equivalent. So the name of the game is that when you hop on, when you initiate the board, it's a set of lights is randomly flipped on and off, and the name of the game is that you just need to turn the whole board off in as few moves as possible. And this one was actually, I know that it apparently was some sort of toy game distributed in UK or something.
Yes, that's correct. It's called Lights Out.
Yeah, but I actually learned this from a mod that was made for Uplink, and it was this exact implementation. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to try and go for this one. One of the primary challenges for this one was that, a primary challenge for this one was that not all random starts result in a finished game. So I had to figure out the board randomization in such a way that it could be solved in every situation, basically.
Roughly, how did you do that?
So basically, I actually had to look that from the code, but basically, every board should be solvable in about 5 tries or something like that, because it literally just like it performs like 5 game moves in sequence at random locations. So, yeah.
I'm just laughing watching Sean in the background. He's been trying so hard. He just keeps somehow ending up with more of them every single time. Oh, it's so funny. He's so close. He's only got one.
Actually, having just the one is like the most painful thing you can have because you know.
Look, I've been listening to what you've been saying, but it's so funny just watching him push this tile around the whole board like that over and over again.
And I actually sympathize with him completely because I am feeling the same way like that. But you know, especially because back in the 2012-ish, I was great at this. I was great at this.
Yes, I
the
remember.
Dark Souls of Conquest game of play. You got it.
I remember how much time I poured into this, and then I would give it to you, and you would just solve it instantly.
Yeah, but you know, I'm right back to square one. But that's what you get when you don't use the skill for like 10 or so years.
Yeah.
It's just like riding a bike, though. Like, you can get back into it if that's what you want to do.
And
there's a lot of new features now, too.
Yeah, you get a lot of... You get just as much screaming frustration.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's like, you know, transferable skills in knowing how to solve lights out puzzles, you know? Something that goes straight into my resume, you know? I can solve this. Oh, well, you're hired.
That's fantastic. So, okay, I'm going to go through some checklist questions because I think these are going to be very interesting to answer. You've already answered how long have you been working on this dream in the best approximations you possibly could.
Yep.
Out of all of the features you have in this dream, which do you think is the one that you're most impressed with?
I mean, it has to go to the botnet. It is like the feature I am most impressed with because it was something that I can fairly accurately pinpoint that was like quote unquote original idea.
Yeah.
And especially because this dream is actually its second iteration. There was a first one, but it was so much more cramped than this one. This is literally, actually, I'm just remembering it right now. That was exactly the reason why I started developing this one, was because the grid version 1 was so tight. Like it would have just collapsed, you know?
That's very fun.
You can just leave it be. It refresh or like it resets in 300 seconds or so.
I said that was so entertaining to watch. It would just push those 2 squares across the board the whole time. So in regards to you've mentioned, I don't know if you've mentioned it here, but you mentioned it to me at some point that you're looking at polishing the dream up a little bit. Is there anything in particular that you're thinking of working on to improve with this, or?
Well, for the most part, I'm like, there are so many. Well, first of all, there are so many like graphical features that have been coming up since, and then there's been like you know, all kinds of fancy new scripting stuff I want to try. Like, I really just want to like bring this up to the new system, like with the same aesthetic, but you know, just have it use the new system.
That makes sense.
Doing an upgrade to modern mode is pretty straightforward. Like, that's not going to be too big of a deal. And you don't have to change your colors or anything to do that. So.
Yeah, definitely. Then there's of course because I am a 3D artist, and because like 32-bit sort of allows for it now, I'm also every now and then I've been looking into workflows on how to get like, you know, 3D pre-rendered stuff into Arcadia, and I actually have like a project set up in Blender working just for that. It's just a matter of using it, and I guess that this is as good reason as any to just put extra work to that one.
Yes, I was speaking to Agni and some friends earlier about Spell DS actually, and said how much we're all looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So this is more of a. You're gonna have to forgive me if I'm getting this wrong, but I could have sworn there used to be a third game in here.
Grid Run, yeah, there is. I just never got it to work properly.
Yes,
and
that's
Grid
right.
Run it's still some. Actually, yeah, that's also something I want to really work on. But essentially, Grid Run is going to be a light cycle race. Full stop. If you know, you know. It's going to be light cycles.
I remember to a loose degree that you had something. You had I remember playing a really rudimentary prototype of it. Do you remember that?
It actually exists in this stream as it is, but I have not tested it at all. It's probably broken.
Do you want to go try it anyway?
And I wouldn't even know how to. It's really something only you and I could do also, because you have the beta tester role. Oh, come on, follow me. Come on.
Oh boy.
Come on. Follow
yeah.
me. Oh boy. Let's I don't know how much of this is probably gonna be broken as.
Oh, it won't even let me in.
What? It won't let you in. Really? It should.
I don't have share anymore. There's a possibility it might be the other Elso that has it.
Good point. I wonder if that does the trick. No?
Nope, still can't get in.
Damn it. Okay, it's literally just that one.
Can you summon past, or do you have summon arrives at the start?
There we go.
No. It's like literally, the whole thing is just there's just like a single floor blocking it. So.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right, we'll watch on the live screen.
Wow, this is. Yes.
I don't know if this starts all right or how is it gonna work. It's probably gonna be broken beyond imagination.
Well, we'll give it a try at the very least. Go.
Okay.
It's drawing dots at least. That's something.
Yeah. It's drawing dots. I'm getting absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
There is something working there.
Because I seem to remember that you had objects of some description that would just chase behind you that would... Oh, wow. Oh, no, I've just ruined myself. I've just trapped myself in here. Oh, wait, no, I haven't.
No, it's okay. I just know...
Oh, no, now I have.
I
Damn. This is the least appropriate music for playing this. That have maybe ever...
I'm not even hearing the music. It's okay, I'm just gonna... I've got 0 lives. Oh yeah, it's 0 lives from me. No, wait, I actually... Yeah, okay.
Oh, I just killed myself by mistake. That's great.
By all accounts, the game should have ended already. Because I have literally 0 lives. I cannot physically even re-enter. So yeah, you won. Woo.
Hooray! Good job, me. Thanks, mate.
Rejoice.
Well, hey, it doesn't look as broken as I was led to believe here. So that's something.
Yeah, at the very least, I can run it. I can make lines, and you can crash into the lines and die. That is.
Hashtag it compiles.
Yep.
Hang on, wait. I have 1 more life left. Let's see if I can just fall out of the world. Oh, no, I have 0 lives now, and I can't go back in.
You cannot fall out of the world. There is a secret developer enter and exit, but because you don't have the share.
Wow.
No, not join. No.
What's that? You want to come back in there with me?
No, I'm not. I can come and go as I please.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Oh, that's great. Oh man,
Yeah.
I literally have not set foot in here for like easily over 10 years, and it's exactly as I remember it.
Yeah, exactly. It's because it is exactly as you remember it.
Yeah.
Well, I made some some polishes just for this one, and just I ironed out a little bit of details and hid some of the dirtiest bugs and so on and so forth. But
Yeah, it's
yeah,
very reasonable.
yep.
Well,
But,
it's truly fantastic to see it.
Hmm.
Sean
Yeah,
he's still
and,
throwing things. Nope, he's gone now. Okay. Oh, he's out here, I see.
But yeah, honestly, for Grid Run, it should eventually be a 4-player, which is gonna be an outright havoc. I mean, and I don't think how it would be made, how you could even spectate that, because I feel like that's a big part of it. Like you can play and then you can also spectate the games.
Mm.
But so that's going to be a problem that needs solving.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
other
you
than that,
could only spectate probably from the perimeter unless you added some kind of pole or viewing station in the center, like some kind of raised platform. But
right.
Arvin is a mason, and he has done some interesting things with being able to view areas of the screen that you're not necessarily part of. So that might be
Right.
interesting to...
Right.
He has some sample dreams he would probably be willing to show you.
Okay, that's interesting.
He might have some fun ideas for that. Yeah, like a camera shift with DS.
Okay, that's interesting. I need to definitely need to look into that, because the games are the one part, but honestly, the the ability to spectate will be an integral part as well. Because in terms of the dream setting itself, I'm not really trying to build a community per se. It's more like this. More like my intention is that this stream is like a sort of standalone. You can come and you can go as you please, and the grid just stays there and in its own self-contained little sovereignty.
That's very fair.
But you enter as a group, you have a little fun, and then you go and do some other things.
That's very fair. So in regards to the improvements that you have to do, is there anything technologically within Furcadia that you would feel is limiting your options? Like, is there any particular part of any of the games really that you'd need to learn new code, I guess, for the Dream? Or
I don't know yet, because so much has changed since 2014. I still need to go through some of those things, but honestly, I'm already hearing a lot of things about about the movable cameras and other tips and tricks. Those are definitely things that I'm willing to look into, but there's still a lot of things I need to get familiarized with.
You don't know what you don't know.
I don't know what I don't know, exactly.
It's a very good way of putting it, yeah. Well, wonderful. Is there anything else that you wanted to bring up? Anything in particular you want to work on for at the moment, or?
Not in particular. It's been... I've said all I've had to say.
That's very fair. Well, you ran into any of these ceilings back in the day? What, me personally? Sometimes maybe, but... Oh, well, actually, no, because I didn't even have Kidder Dust back then.
Kidder Dust was, what, after 2016?
Yeah.
So you were just regular sized.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, super. Well, thank you so much for bringing this along. I'm really so happy that this could be recovered. That was, yeah, my God, what a piece of personal history for me at the very least. And again, to me personally, I also think even outside of my personal connection, the aesthetic of it, the games, it's such a unique experience that I think so many more people should see it.
Oh yeah, and seriously, thank you for the comments. And yeah, what a save indeed. And like, rest assured, like the original source has been saved in the cloud, and it is my earnest, it's my earnest goal. After a little bit of brushing up, like my intent is to, like set the patch and associate source code loose in some form of permissive license in the near future.
Fun.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I do really hope that you submit for next Dream Day if you've got quality of life improvements and general tweaks to do. That would just... I'd love to see that. That would be so great.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
like
we'll
a
see how it
teenage
goes.
dream come true. Oh, super. Well, thank you so much for coming along. It's nice to finally involve you outside of just being a moderator for the Twitch stream.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just going to be waving the sword on that side.
That's the spirit. Right, super. Well, thanks a lot for coming along, and hopefully we'll see you next time in with the grid again, or anything else you want to bring to us.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely. See you later. Oh, that was everything I wanted and more. I can't believe that. That was so great.
I'm glad you got to relive some nostalgia. That's
it's just there's just something about the aesthetic of it, just the general appearance of it that is so immensely iconic. And we are unfortunately completely missing the host of this dream. This is exactly what I was concerned about. I'm not really sure what to do about that.
Try and skip and give them a little bit
more
time.
I think we might come back, especially because Sean is right here. Look, he's even sat at the booth and everything, as if this is his booth. Guess we'll just walk over here then and bump this one. Oh no, he says. Yeah, I bet you thought you had a little bit more time. This is going to be great. Right, let's bring him in. Oh, this should be interesting. Yeah, it should. Hello, Sean.
Oh, hello, can you hear me?
Hello, hi.
All right, cool. I'm on the right mic. What's up?
Yeah, hi. Welcome. Lovely to hear from you.
Yeah.
Quite literally this time.
Right, yeah, voice reveal. Hi, I'm Sean.
Yeah.
Some of y'all might remember me from a long time ago.
Back in the day.
Yep.
Hey.
So, yeah, what's up? How do we start this?
So probably the best way to introduce it is to you can introduce yourself, although you've done quite a respectful job of that so far. If you'd like to go into more depth, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I don't know, a little bit of history. Been playing for Arcadia since I was a teenager and making stuff ever since. You know, I've got many dream projects. Not many of them worth showing. I think this one that I've got for you today is pretty cool.
Cool.
Well, awesome.
Lovely to hear. Oh, especially, this is the first dream we've ever had to Dream Day where the primary function is tech demo. That's definitely an interesting one. Do you want to introduce the dream, or do you want the description to do it for you? I'm happy to read it out for you if you prefer.
I guess I can give a bit of an overview. So it was my attempt at making a top-down perspective in Arcadia, which is kind of unusual. You know, basically every dream is isometric perspective. Took a little bit of wrangling to get this one to work. And it was also a bit of a love letter to Pokemon, which was one of my childhood obsessions. So it's there's not much to do in there. It's just sort of like a hang out, walk around, look at stuff kind of thing. So Yeah,
Well,
I don't know. We
super.
want to hop right in. It'll speak for itself. I'll say that.
Super. I just got confirmation as well that the other dream we just skipped is available, so we will be getting to that after this. It's fine to do it out of order. That's very fine.
Yeah.
So I think with that, without any further ado, then let's get in here and take a look at this.
Woo.
Oh wow!
Oh, are you big? I guess of course you are. You
Yeah,
did
you
just-
got good
but, like-
size.
Let's see. Kit that does 180. Oh right, yeah. It would help if I did the right thing. 180. Oh, I am just a huge person.
Donkey.
That is incredible. I am a Elsa is a Smurf. Yeah.
This
So yeah,
font is
Wow.
everyone in here, turn on your music and sounds. I'm pretty proud of those.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Let me
And,
just pause the music.
Use
Wait,
your
is
old
this
F3 button to
copyrighted
interact with
music?
stuff. Oh, yeah, maybe don't put that on the stream. It is like
Okay.
from the game.
So I do have the sounds on at the very least, so that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. But yeah, just have a look around. There's stuff. Oh my god, you're tiny.
It makes the bumpy sound when I bump into things. That's great.
Yeah. Lots of stuff to look at.
Oh, this is incredible. Okay, so I think the first question I really have to ask is how long did it take you to get this to work properly?
So, surprisingly enough, about a week.
Wow.
It
Okay.
did not take all that much.
This was
Yeah,
about a week in your youth when we had snow
Yeah.
days in time. Or...
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. It was 7 days of 18-hour days, so maybe a little more than a week today. But
Oh,
I
even the
am noticing it's a
sprites.
little bit laggy in here. I don't think it was ever designed for this many people.
I don't think it's really too bad. I maybe I'm getting a little bit, but not
This is
noticeable,
like
really.
this feels the way everyone's character is the same model but completely different colors. It's as if when Furcadia released as an MMO, Pokemon released an MMO of the first gen, where it's like someone's paid to be really big and some people have different colored hats and.
Pokemon,
got a
I don't know.
special
That's the
hat.
dream.
Oh, this is
Oh.
cool.
That's absolutely incredible. Oh, and what's the gym as well? Oh, hello. I do understand now
Right.
what you mean by this just being a tech demo, but this is still
Yeah,
incredibly
yeah.
impressive. This is just staggering.
I gotta say, I do my usual call outs for unique skins here. Like this is a nice clean skin.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, gotta do some shoutouts for that. If you click the Pokemon logo in the top left, you can see the credits. Most of the skin work was done by Jix, good friend of mine, no longer playing for Cadia, I think. But yeah, I couldn't have done this without her.
Okay, yeah, we have some of her patches on Roamheart. Butler's
heck yeah.
mostly.
Oh, that's
And then
fantastic.
I think Butler's or maybe Quayfish. It sounds right.
Yeah, I remembered her fish.
Yeah. Very cool.
I just can't get over the bumps. I was expecting when I bumped into the Pokemon for them to make their little calls, but I get.
Oh,
that's
they do
probably
if you hit F3 on them.
Oh. That's great.
You mentioned that this game was, well, your dream here. This is like its 10-year anniversary. Is that?
Yeah, that was complete coincidence. I was just checking the dates on the files, and yeah, made this 10 years ago last month.
Wow. I mean, not a whole lot has changed with the game engine for Cadia in 10 years, but just
Yeah.
the fact that you thought to do this 10 years ago is kind of impressive to me. So,
Yeah, I'm hoping, maybe this will inspire someone to do something similar. I always love when I see people sort of pushing the game further than it was meant to go.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite thing when I go into a world and I'm like, how did somebody do this? How did they accomplish this? Like, I want to see more of that in Furcadia.
Yeah.
mhm.
I'm just gonna, is that Agnew? Oh, it is. I totally called that.
Yeah,
That's
there
personally what
have
I'm
been a
finding
couple
really
samples.
impressive.
Yeah, yeah. There have been a couple samples over the
Struggling with
years
the
of
lag
like
here.
the 3D dungeon crawler type
Yeah,
stuff
yeah, I
that like
love
has a
those
similar
games.
thing, and I'm just like always so impressed that people have, well, first of all, have the patience to make that work, and then like the skills to make it work properly.
Oh. Can someone port Doom? I mean, probably at least a little bit.
I would love to
I-
see it.
Ironically, I just submitted the Doom Imp local to Roamheart, and I think it is currently pending review. I submitted that this week, so you can look out for that maybe in the next week or so when it gets approved.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh yeah, there's global chat in here, by the way. I didn't mention that, so you can hear each other
Oh.
from far away. Just because like the area you're able to see is pretty tiny, so I wanted to make sure people could hold a conversation while they're exploring.
The heck is this? The AFK graveyard.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, there's a slowpoke in here.
And many terrible puns on the gravestones.
Oh, puns, my favourite. Here lies Lesmore. No Les, no more.
I think
Beam
I
me
just
up,
googled for
Scotty.
silly gravestones.
I told you I was ill. Bill Blake was hanged by mistake. Nice. He's dead, Jim. I'll be back. I was going to say a lot of Star Trek references, and then also
Yeah.
movie references right at the end. There aren't really any Pokemon here. Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, so once upon a time I had aspirations that this was going to have battling and catching and all that, but never quite got around to it.
Well, that did just remind me, though. Just quickly grab that. I mean, I'm looking at our questions, and I don't. Most of them aren't really that appropriate for this. Okay, I guess if we can ask a really broad question, out of all of this, what is the part you're most proud of? Is it? And I'm just going to take a wild stab in the dark. Is it anything to do with the isometric view, by any chance?
Yeah, that's kind of like the
Or the
big
lack of
feature here
isometric.
is I don't even remember where I got the idea from. It was so long ago, but just I remember being so proud of getting it working. It was using, so they had just come out with the DS lines for moving and animating a fur instead of just teleporting them. And that's sort of what made the whole thing possible, because when you walk, you actually play the little walking animation. And, you know, I think once I saw those lines, that just sort of got me going. And I thought, you know, hey, maybe something crazy is possible here.
Yeah,
And
I
I
can
guess the
understand that.
other thing that I'm pretty proud about here is actually the sound effect system. None of them are like hard coded to locations. It's all based on placing effect layers in the map. I have it set up so if you walk into an effect and it's a walkable tile, it'll play the sound, and if it's not walkable, then it'll play it when you interact with the tile. And that sort of saved a lot of time having to hard code all the positions and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, for sure, because there's no DS lines right now where like if you walk into, well, there's no like fire pit, play this sound to everyone who can hear
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So I just sort of wrote a dynamic system for that.
Yeah.
So again, most of these questions don't work very well because I'd ask, is there anything you're working on at this point? But I'm presuming probably not. Since
Yeah,
you're
the
famously
project is long
in-house.
dead, unfortunately. I'm honestly really happy to show some more people, because I used to show this off to everybody back when I was active on here. And it's nice to have some new faces in here.
I said it genuinely. It feels like a Pokemon MMO. It feels
Yeah.
like if there was a Pokemon Online of the 1990s, this would have been it.
For sure. Yeah, no, this is like definitely a testament of like pushing the boundaries of what the game engine is supposed to be able to do.
And that's what we always like to see.
Mm.
Where is the... Ooh, okay.
Oh,
The little
Cemetery's
animation
asking
in the skin is really
if
cool.
the oh yeah, I love that. Cemetery is asking if the range you can see is accurate to the games. No, it's definitely not. You could see a lot further in the games. That was one of the problems I ran into. I had to make the tiles really big to get them to fit on the grid. Basically, every tile is 2 Furcadia tiles stacked vertically, so you sort of run out of space really quickly.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh.
can imagine.
Gotcha.
Oh, there we go.
It's cool seeing everybody
Are
lined
you
up like
Liz's
that.
colors?
Yes,
Did you
I've
just-
taken... I've transformed into Liz's colours for a second to see what that looked like.
At least 50 Pokemon wider?
Oh yeah, that's the percent sign.
Okay.
That's a little bit more appropriate. Like I'm wearing a blue hat and a blue backpack and a white vest. Guess that'll do.
Oh, there we go.
At least 50 Pokemon wider.
Great.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is there anything else you wanted to show off with this? As if this
I
isn't
think-
impressive enough as it is. But
No, I think that's about it. It's there's not a lot to it. It's sort of front loaded with the wow factor.
yeah, no, that's incredibly fair. One other question, just solely because I obviously can't hear it. Is there just one music track playing in the background? Does it change based on the area? What's
Every area's got its own music track.
That's
That was sort of
fantastic.
the other feature that's cool about this is I used regions to do the music. And also the music is actually it's supposed to loop. It's not right now. I think something broke. But I used Phoenix Speak to do personal timers so everybody could have the music loop for them.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But yeah, every room, every section of the map has its own song,
Oh, that's
and
fantastic.
it's all music from the game.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, the fact that this dream was not very big to load into. It was like,
Mm.
what?
Yeah,
I don't even remember.
It was a little
'cause I
under 2
loaded so quick.
megabytes.
So, and you crammed all that stuff in there. I mean,
Yeah.
nowadays music is like pretty large. It really
yeah,
inflates
it
your
was
dream
all
size.
midis.
Yeah, nice and compressed.
Ah, this is just wow. I think the thing is, there's a lot of potential, but I also don't really know what somebody would do with it specifically, other than just, yep, it's definitely a tech demo.
Yeah.
Fight Club reference, love it. Super. Oh my lord, there's someone else who's really big here. Oh, it's Sean. Oh, that's fantastic. Super. Well, I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much for bringing this. This has been absolutely
Yeah,
fantastic.
thanks for having me.
It's,
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really great. I love getting to see things like this, especially when they're old projects, or older projects like this, and you know, it's always always just really interesting to see. So super, thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much for submitting. If you do somehow find a use for this at some point, do obviously let us know, resubmit for future Dream Days. We'd always love to see what can be done with this.
For sure.
Super. So yes, thank you so much for coming along. We'll hopefully see you next time, potentially.
I hope so.
Hey.
See you
Bye.
later.
Boy, I liked that exit. The exit view there was
Ah,
nice.
nice. Oh, I forgot. I'm a hang on, I need to change that. Where my snow wolf at? Snow wolf skin, go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go, much better. Meow. Now we're on to, wow, that is, it's rammed around here, blimey. Right, let me just move that over. Boo-whoop. That was amazing. I agree. That was fantastic. I knew something I should have asked was if he was considering submitting that to Roamheart. I bet some people would be really interested to give that a try and do their own things with it.
Oh, in terms of like the code and how it works.
Yes, exactly. Because I'm fairly certain we could host something like that if he were to submit the what's Roamheart. Because yeah, I mean, I think we have hosted content like that before, copyrighted content.
We have. I think as long as, I mean, if it's publicly available, like the sprites have been ripped and it's like non-commercial licenses to, you know, it's for private use. No one's selling it. You know, that's definitely one thing. So, I mean, certain games have been very adamant that no, you may not.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a problem we've had historically.
Historically, so.
There's all these people asking what's Furcadia. Yes, the Roamheart is the patch archive that Danny and myself own. Hence why this is Roamheart Dream Day. So we're not affiliated with Furcadia itself or DEP or anything. This is strictly just a player-run, community-run event, I suppose is the best way to put it. And we've been, let's think, Roamheart's been around for a little over 20 years now, and we've been the main place to download patches and dreams and ports and locals and just about anything, just about anything you want for the game. Furcadia is that place where we pretend to be talking animals. Yeah, it sure is. Super. So we do have our hosts somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure. I saw them talk a second ago.
Right here, laying down.
Oh, they're right in front of me. Okay, right, that makes sense. Right, okay, so I think we'll just bump... the only thing to request is, Alexandra, are you watching the stream presently? Because that would be incredibly helpful. Just to know. Otherwise, okay, that's super. That answer was instantaneous. That tells me everything I need to know. So super. This is one of our few text interviews. I have typically all the text interview questions that we ask are submitted via a form, so we don't have to wait for typing mid interview. It works nice and straightforward. So today we have Alex, who uses she, her pronouns. I'm a fast typer. Yep, I remember that from the last time, actually. Even with a screaming baby in my lap. Nice. I'm just going to have to apologise in advance, both to Alex and to the audience, that I am going to absolutely ruin the pronunciation of these many, many names. Because a lot of this is based on Norse mythology, I suppose, is the best way to put it, and it's, yeah, my English tongue does them no good justice.
It's kind of like when you're reading a fantasy novel and you just kind of, you skip over the words and you're like, I went on this adventure with bibbidi boop blah blah blah.
That's basically what I had to do last time. So yes, today we have Idavollr. I've even introducing it is already something I'm being careful about. It's a successor to the Dream Alfheimer, which we had at, I think it was Dream Day 2, so it was actually last summer we had Alex here.
That sounds right.
You simplified the baby. A successor to the Dream Alfheimer and set in the same continuity. It's set after the events of Ragnarok, the apocalyptic battle between the gods and their enemies in Germanic mythology. I was close. Yes, the description of the dream. The successor to the Dream Alfheimer, Idavollr is set after the apocalyptic battle of Ragnarok and is where the Germanic gods begin anew after the demise of the previous generation. Overlooking countless other worlds, Idavollr offers a unique play environment for role players who truly want to let their imaginations soar. Nice, like the call out there. That's great. I suppose let's get in there.
Check it out.
Last time we toured in Dream Day 2, we toured Alfheimer, and it was breathtaking. It really was
It was chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
And we've already landed, and it's already the same thing again. It's already going to be wow. This is a permission to lead. Yep, go right ahead. I'm also going to make myself a little bit smaller just for the sake of this tour. Oh, hey, it's Riggs. We're at the entrance of Idavollr. I'm loving the arch, by the way. That is fantastic. And these obelisks here along the edge of the
Taking my sweet
plain.
time loading in, so don't mind my lack of commentary here. I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot to say as soon as I see it.
This is the Leos brew, the magic bridge between the world, as you do, yeah. But we'll come back to that. Okay.
Huzzah! I'm here. Custom skin. Love it. Ooh.
See what I mean?
The lightning. Whoa.
Wait, is that Rihanna Keeves back there? I think that was. Yes, it was. Our Lord and Saviour. This is the city of Vidblain. I'm appreciating these names are significantly easier to pronounce.
Oh my goodness, there are a lot of people
Wide
here.
blue. Yeah. Wide blue for English sensibilities. What on earth is happening here? Wait, is someone in the middle of being... Wait, hang on a minute. Is someone being beaten up over there? I feel like we just witnessed a crime.
We're about to interrupt a serious roleplay. Just keep walking. Oops. Sorry.
Didn't see anything.
We're not breaking the immersion, I swear.
Oh, wow. We're just tourists. Yeah, we don't pay attention to what's going on.
Right. Ooh, ceiling fans.
Whoa.
Is that a television? Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be like a projector or something, maybe, with the flicking.
So is this modern day or is this an OOC area? Modern day. Okay.
Who are talky.
Modern-ish.
Okay, that
Cool.
makes sense.
I really like the plank floor that we got going on here. The way that it goes together is very nice.
It's a blend of high tech with medieval aesthetic. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I love this fan as well. That's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And what is Kono staring at? There's like a... Whoop. Wait a second, why does this look
Are we
really
going?
familiar?
We're going into a game here.
I swear I've seen this before. Not in Furcadia, but just this game in general.
Viking chess. I don't think I'm familiar with Viking chess. But this is a cool setup.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Huh. Must surround the king on all four sides. Well, that's cool.
I still can't get over we just witnessed a mugging, and we're just glossing over that.
Ooh,
Honestly,
a bookstore.
I also love the use of. I really love the use of all of the. Don't really know what to call them. I guess NPCs. There's an awful lot of just people standing around, which is really great.
Yeah. No, there are a lot of real people here, but
Yes.
it looks even more populated with the NPCs. It like adds a lot of life.
Mm. Wow.
I
They
just
move
really
around
love
during
these
the day.
patches.
I actually remember last time with Alfheimer that you specified that the NPCs also actually have lives, that they move around and do things during the day and night.
Definitely a cool feature that you would want to keep and reuse.
A holographic image of the world tree. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. Transparency has done so much.
Oh, excuse me. This is Gimli, the meat hall. I finally loaded in 30 megabytes. Yeah, it is quite a sizable dream, but you can definitely see why.
Ah.
So interestingly, while we're going on this tour presently, oh, I think I need to move. I'm blocking the. There we go. I think. Yeah, off we go.
Oh, there we go.
Something that of the questionnaire, one of our questions is how long have you been working on your dream? And the answer for this is, and I hope you're prepared for this, since December 2022. This is another one of these dreams where they've worked on it for less than a year, and they've ended up with.
And it looks like this.
Yeah.
Does this dream have a group package of some kind? Like, it looks really big. Like, this is larger than a normal size dream. Oh, I love those tiles on the roof there. Yes, so it does have a group package. So it's an extra big map, basically.
Ah, there's some of that high tech that we're seeing. Yep. Wow, never mind. That's the high tech right there. You can board the ships too. Cool. By saying sky. Oh, and yep, we sure are on the ship in the sky.
I love it.
Nice.
Oh, the sail is like moving and it has the transparency on it. That's really nice. Go rating. Let's get them.
One of the questions we asked is there any feature you're most proud of or would like to bring special attention to? And the answer that Alex provided was the overall dynamic features of the dream, which includes weather, NPCs, randomized events such as animals, the day and night cycle, interactive items, etc. Oh, we are out of the flying ship. I think that means we're about to die. Oh, right. No, it'll be fine. Okay, if you say so.
Okay, open and close. Do they open and close at certain times of the day? Or, okay, just on command? In the event of a city raid.
That makes sense.
Is that a cannon?
Sorry, what was that? Are we just going to gloss over that, like, field howitzer over there? Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a lot of guns
A lot
here.
of guns. I feel like I remember that from the last stream,
Yeah.
actually.
We've got missiles too? Wow, okay.
Pew pew.
ICBMs. Through here goes to the first overworld. Oh yes, Alfheimer was very well known for... Yep. Wow.
We got a little teleport map here. A little fast travel.
Wow. Yes, Alfheimer last time was a lot like this with different worlds. That was just the world map was so impressive. Well. We've tried to add a greater sense of scale. I can definitely see that with this.
I do love a panoramic view.
Mm. Oh, yep, there's some more. We have dynamic weather.
All right, so now it's nighttime. Got it. I like that's a little building down there. That's cute.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, and now it's
lightning.
raining.
Sean's gonna take a nap in that wagon.
We've dumped Sean's body in the wagon and we're going to leave him for someone to find. Oh, wow.
Transmit your words. Oh,
That-
so
wow.
so those
Yeah, that's
beacons, is that like an Emmett Loud sort of thing for the whole dream, or are you using that for like role play?
Oh, Kex is stuck. Kex, send a follow request to Iced and you can join our train temporarily.
It's for role play. Okay, cool. Like a role play finder, basically. Gotcha.
We also
See
have
active
seeking to
areas.
seek the active
Sounds right.
areas, okay. Plus people seeking RP. I almost fell off the earth. When it's storming on Idavollr, there are clouds in the overworld. Oh, that's cool. So this isn't just a fast travel, it actually gives you an idea of what's going on.
That's very detailed.
Uh-oh.
Blub blub. Oh, there's a little jellyfish that went by there. These look like sirens or something.
I think so, yeah.
Water spirit.
Oh, water spirits, okay. Called Nikor or Nex. Boar. The animals come and go randomly. What affects them coming and going? Is there a hunting, or is it just they just move in and out as they see fit?
They just wander around.
Oh, okay.
Doing
Doing
critter things.
things. Is that a pair of people sat in there? Oh, it sure is. How many people are in this dream? Oh my!
There's a lot of people in this dream.
Yeah,
I was
wow.
surprised. I mean, is this dream excluded from Dream Nova?
I think so. Surely this
Because
would be.
I don't think that I've seen this on Dream Nova, and I
No.
check somewhat regularly.
Let's go investigate very quickly. La, 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 la.
Because I thought Alfheimer was.
Oh no, it is on there. It is literally the second most populated dream in Furcadia, and that was... What? That was almost 3 hours ago?
Dream Nova's
It was at 28. We're active, I see. This is more than usual, but we have a lot of people. That's fair. So sorry that we interrupted a roleplay earlier just simply by virtue of arriving. Oh wow, I love those mountains. Welcome to Block 9. Test.
Here.
Idavollr is a plane resting on the branch of an enormous world tree. Oh yeah, I think I could just see the canopy, yeah. Wow, okay. We can leave Kex to their bath. Welcome to bath time. Oh. We go to the next overworld, but first... Whoa. Whoa.
Shooting lasers.
I'm glad I wasn't standing in the way of that.
Oh no.
Oops. Oh.
Oh, Archer 2.
You've yeed your last heart. Damn, that man's got an arm on him.
That's pretty cool. Bolts of energy with enough force to punch through solid stone. Woo! I didn't know they made full auto bows.
Well, surely you've seen Legolas. He can shoot like nobody's business.
True, true.
Also missiles with this
These
kind
are
of missiles.
silo missiles
Okay.
in the ground. I thought Kono was a soldier coming up here like, all right, we're going to fire the missiles. Oh boy.
Whoops, that was on me. Yes, the second we arrived, I recognised those little jumping man icons.
Yeah.
Oh, so you actually orient the bridge to different locations, okay. There's a sci-fi world? Whoa. That was cool.
Yeah, the lightning effect is really cool. And the bridge, too. Look at it go. Pew, pew.
Wow. Well, who needs trains when you can just take a rainbow bridge to eternity?
That's right.
We've made our other worlds more generic. I mean, that's fair, you know. We have a train too? Oh, come on. What are with the whale skeletons? Is there a purpose for that, or...?
We like
we like
whales.
whales. Oh, okay then.
That is a solid answer. On stream 2, I guess, when we used that sky whale to teleport, someone actually clipped that piece from the stream and they like bookmarked that the whale.
Yeah, I remember that.
I really liked the whale, so
When the bridge is open. Oh, you can see the line. Oh, that's so cool.
oh, that's cool. It's a really accurate map. I love that. That is a lot of thought went into that.
Why is this dream always really good? That I mean, I'm not complaining. I know it sounds like I am, but Sorry, who is turning into Thor over here? Oh, Kono on. It is electroshock therapy.
Dizzy's over here just rolling the bridge around.
Oh, and the bridge is off. You could jump. Oh no. Oh.
You're bumping on a lever there.
Oh. And there's that line again. Oh.
Because
Oh, it just hit on the hour, so we have a weather forecast.
and from here you can see the world tree.
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, so where we were with the bath, I can see where that is against the tree now. Also the sun and moon.
Hmm.
Very cool. I feel like you told me before, but who does the art? I do. Okay. You do all of it. Because there's a lot. It's really cool.
Except for some of the locals. I mean, that's fair. Exactly one item. Okay, I'll bite. What's the one item?
The one item that passes muster.
Oh.
This pot.
This pot. Oh, yep. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Cooking pot.
Which ends up being a stand-in for Dragonlands. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense. And the weather is dynamic on them as well. That makes sense.
I guess I didn't notice how many lines of DS this has, but it seems like it has to have a lot. Do you happen to know?
I think it was
off the top of your head?
it was a little under 9,000. I think when we came in.
A little under 9,000. That's pretty impressive for all the automated systems that you have going on. 10,000-ish.
Oh, okay.
Still, I mean,
Oh, some okay.
automated weather and NPCs that have lives and animals that move around. Like that's a lot to.
Whoa! What? Yeah, my jam.
Oops, sorry.
Wow.
I like this dude.
I've never seen a whatever you are before. Oh, this is a nice train. Oh, I like this.
I do like the idea of vehicles. Like the airline patch is so classic.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. I like that a lot.
Naturally a big fan of the sci-fi world. Big fan of that. I think that's also what's incredibly impressive about you doing all of this patchwork, is that it's not just that you've made a whole dream patch, but also it's so diverse. Like, some people would spend their entire patchworking career on just perfecting one genre of them, let alone having multiples in the same dream. I can tell. I mean, you know, Alfheimer last time was a big love letter of dreamweaving. I know it's also a very small thing, but I do really like the black fade of sorts that you get between locations. That's very oh, cool. And the light transitions as well, apparently.
A volcano.
Let me just go and...
Pretty cool. 284 degrees Fahrenheit on the fire realm. That's a little toasty. A little toasty. Ooh, that's nice lava.
As an additional comment we asked in the questionnaire was, what are you presently working on for the dream? Because that's always a hot button question for a dream like this, where it looks like there's so many things going on in perpetuity. But apparently the answer is not at the moment. Apparently 6 months of development churning out something with this kind of quality was enough for them to just leave that alone for the time being.
That's fair. I mean, if you put a lot of effort in the last 6 months, deserve a little break. There's always little things. That's true. There's always some bug that needs fixing.
I just added war wagons. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's definitely a war wagon, all right.
Sorry, little turtle. Oh, we've got scale down here. 10 miles. Wow.
Nice, like that. What are all of... Oh, there's a warp screen. How do we get back then? Oh, I guess it's just a back button.
Tab C. Oh, yeah. The in-dream warps.
Yes.
Love that. Any other questions on our questionnaire that we...
No, my personal favourite one was the question at the bottom that is only really for people who have submitted before. Do you have anything new from last time that you'd like to show us? And she just said, everything in all caps. Which is...
The whole dream.
Yeah, that's true, can't argue with that.
Funny. Agreed.
Yes, this is just like before. It almost feels like repeating oneself, but it is a spectacular dream visually. There's so much going on, and it's also really nice to see it as a big dream that also has a thriving roleplay community, as those are very few and far between these days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, super. Well, to be honest, I think we may have run out of time for this tour, but this is incredible. There's so much to see here. You've answered all of our questions, which is great. One of the other questions obviously asked is there anything specific you're looking for? and she's very specifically said they're looking for new players and also feedback on the dream. So if anybody does have any feedback, I definitely direct that to the uploader here, Idavollr. Yeah, Tuzi's definitely very right. We could have done this one all day, especially if there was roleplay events that we could have witnessed and things like that. There's always a lot to see in these dreams, but that is the point, and it's always really nice to see. We did witness one roleplay again. Yes, we accidentally witnessed a mugging.
Thank you again for submitting.
Yeah, absolutely. Literally just like last year, we heard no correspondence at all. Just very abruptly you submitted, and it was just so shocking to come along and see it and witness everything that was going on. It's like pulling back a palm frond on a beach and you just found an entire city you didn't realise was there. Well, fantastic. Well, I personally don't have any other questions. Danny, is there anything else you wanted to ask or mention or anything?
No, I think that's it. And no, you're good. Like you really weren't late, so.
No, if anything, we were going a bit. Well, I wouldn't say we were going a bit fast, but we also didn't let you know when your slot was, so absolutely no problem there. Unfortunately, this Dream Day has been quite hectic for organisation. Due to personal outside of Roamheart problems, or developments, I suppose. Problems is a bad word, but I'm just glad you submitted it at all.
And you made it. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's really... Yes, it is a fun dream. There are some features that give it away a little bit.
Yes, probably it's more about the mature audience and teens, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
If anything, what I'd personally recommend, if anyone is interested in the Idavollr... Oh, what was that? If anyone else is interested in the in Idavollr adjacent dreams, Dream Day 2 does have features of Alfheimer, which is the prequel dream to Idavollr that was out last summer, and we were blown away by that tour as well. So if anyone wants to look at more things like that, they are very welcome to do so. Otherwise, obviously, I'm sure if you have a personal tour of Idavollr in your spare time, I'm sure you will find more things to look at.
Thanks again. Always happy to give more tours. So if anyone wanted a more in-depth tour of a certain area, I'm sure they would be willing.
Yep, I could go on and on about all the things in the dream. Speaking as somebody who took up over an hour and a half at Dream Day 3, I think it was, with my own dream, I can completely relate to that. So, super. So, yes, really, thank you so much for showing this around. It really was a pleasure. And hopefully we'll see you sometime with a future submission. You'll probably show up out of the blue with a whole other dream that you've poured 4 months into and have made something gigantic, spectacular, and filled with players. Kex, you didn't even make this. Well, thanks a lot for your time, and we'll see you hopefully in the future.
Bye.
Oh, wow, what a dream every single time. When I saw it show up in the dream submission list, I was really enthusiastic about it, and boy, it sure didn't disappoint.
Agreed.
Oh yeah, we're on Just Beach Vibes now. Ooh. Okay, and now we're on to Dream 5. Let me just... There we go. Just Beach Vibes with Cheese, who has submitted this before. I'm presuming Cheese is somewhere around. Somewhere in here, maybe. Cheese?
She's at the booth. You want to fall into one of the voice channels?
Yes. Yes, can you just drop into one of the voice channels? Unless you are doing a... Oh, I really should have checked that. I think you... Oh, okay, never mind. No, she here. Yeah. She here, we good. Everything's fine. There we go.
Oh.
Hello, hi, welcome.
Hello, hi. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, you're coming through just fine.
Okay, cool.
Might just... Oh yeah, I think I turned you down last time. There we go. So now you're turned up. Perfect. So, hi, welcome. If you'd like, you can introduce yourself to the stream, preferred pronouns, etc. And we'll get right to it.
Sure. I'm Chiss. I go by she, her pronouns. And I submitted this stream before, but I have some improved locals to show off now.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
I got better.
I probably should have bumped the boink. Oh, that was, yep, that's incredibly straightforward. Yep, exactly as the dream description says, this is a hangout dream that Chiss has submitted before, that mostly test avatar locals that she's made. You submitted in Dream Day 1, I think it was?
Oh, I think.
One or two, something like that. It's been a while. And we just killed ourselves laughing about all of the fantastic locals that you have.
Yeah. I did replace one of them. It's not as goofy anymore, but I definitely accidentally made it probably a little too big, but it's fine. It's fine.
Boy, my favourite. Right, well, let's go to number 5 and let's drop in. Yeah, I love the little noise it makes when people arrive. It's just a big thud, 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 thud. Oh, Peep's here as well. Nice. What the... Was that shark always there?
It might have been.
Is that a creation of yours, or was that... What patch is that?
No, it's actually in the Tacoma patch.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
So yeah, there's a couple you know.
That didn't take long.
Ego list, but then there's also my customs. I still have not finished my own personal one. I'm missing a lot of the what is it? The north facing ones.
Okay, is this gonna be a custom local for like game globally or just for here?
I had planned it to do locally in the game, but I haven't gotten a custom avatar slot yet.
You're holding out for one though.
I'm holding out for one.
Nice. Oh, which one was this you wanted as your custom Avi?
She's like a long Furby, a rainbow
like
long Furby.
Furby.
And you have recently submitted the Furby and the worm off the string to Roamheart, so those are much appreciated submissions. Yes. So anyone who wants them, they are available on Roamheart.
Oh.
The Nightcrawler, I think, is probably going to be the next one I will be redoing. It's a little funky looking.
Which one is the... Oh, yes, this one. Oh, it's so creepy. I love it.
That one I think I just threw together in like a day. Or maybe half the
It
time.
runs like it's wearing heels. That's what I think makes it so funny.
Fresno Nightcrawler.
Who knocked the Furby over?
The Furbies and the worms also do have their own custom portraits and their own stuffy tags as well.
Oh wow! Oh, I am a handsome boy as a Furby. How do I Furby? Oh. Wow, I love the port of this. This is great. Kex needs a Furby Diggo for general use, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it'd be really nice to have the non-specified one to be like a naked Furby, or as in the Furby fandom we call them skinned Furbies. It's so sad.
What?
The Furby Phantom.
The Furby fandom we say skinned Furbies because you literally take off the pelt.
Oh my god. The more you know, right?
I can't get over how they look when they've been tipped over. There's just something really funny about that.
One of the sleeping poses I took, it's supposed to look like a face mask. Some of the generations of Furbies have their own sleeping face mask to put them to sleep.
Aw.
Is that this one?
Yeah.
To put them to sleep so that they don't like talk randomly underneath your bed in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I think that was either the 2012 or 13 ones. The ones with the plastic ears have that.
Hmm.
I appreciate you enlightening us on the expanded Furby lore. I had no idea about any of this.
I'm not familiar with the Furby lore myself, so
Oh, yeah, I know a lot about Furby lore.
like Lep
They're
is just on the
aliens.
space aliens.
Yes, Furbies come from space. They live on a cloud.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I can't say that doesn't make sense.
Sticks out a leggy. Where the long Furby at? Yeah, I missed that. Where is this?
Definitely probably going to be working on that later. If I reconnect.
There's so many Furbies tipped over. This is just great.
What was it? List,
Yeah.
Yeah. Worm.
Furbies were on the cloud long before it was cool. I can't get over the fact that from behind I look fly, but when I turn over it looks like I've dive bombed a peanut butter shipment. Oh, that is a phrase I'm not forgetting in a hurry.
Also, come up this way so you can see. This is
what?
That's gonna be just his custom.
Oh, that's
the long Furby.
This is my future custom avatar.
Those
You
eyes
gotta
are
say
staring
it like
into
it's
my
gonna
soul.
happen. Just will be a long
Wow.
Furby.
Oops, I have disappeared. There we go. I don't have all of the poses fleshed out yet, so I disappear sometimes.
What position is this? I look like I've been discarded.
Look, there was no good laying poses for the Nightcrawler, okay? I had to make them up.
This one looks like someone picked me up and I've just been like thrown across the room and my life has fallen out of me in the process. And also...
I also
Agnes-
sleep like
Agnes
that sometimes.
breakdancing. Yeah, I guess that is a whole mood, isn't it? Oh, that's fantastic. Right, let's think now. So out of these, what is new relative to last time? I'm trying to think.
Well, the dream hasn't really changed. I might have used one. I might have added one more thing since the last time, but I can't remember if it was implemented since then.
Because I think I remember all these locals. I don't think there's any here that we didn't see last time. Danny, you might remember
the
it better?
worm and the Furby were just updated.
Oh, okay.
And then
Just...
for Riggs, I didn't add the crabs into the dream. Riggs was asking. I should, since they are beachy.
Oh yeah, your crab local. That's a good one
Oh, of
too.
course, yes.
No crabs.
No crap.
Oh, I failed everyone.
Darn. The crab is also available to download, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, both the crabs, the regular crab and then the horseshoe crab.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot there were several crabs.
And they both dance in their own little funky way.
Yes, I definitely remember the dancing part. Horseshoe crab is just a bucket with legs. Where is... Oh, I can't even see Wraith. Uh-oh.
So you mentioned that the Nightcrawler is going to be the next one that you work on. So I guess that kind of answers the...
Yes, that's
What
exactly what
are
I was
you
about
working
to
on
ask.
next?
Yeah, I would definitely like to make that look a little bit better, and then I'll upload it to Roamheart once I am satisfied.
I think...
I'm sure many people would like to see it.
Yes, yes. I kind of like it how it is, too, like as its own sort of thing. Just the way that the legs
I
are.
definitely did it like how I did the other worm, because I have two worms on the string.
Yeah.
Uploaded Roamheart, the old one, and then the new one now.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do that. I could upload the old Nightcrawler to Roamheart, and then once I have the new one up, I could do that.
Yeah, I was going to
I
say, you
think that
could,
would
always
be fun.
you could always upload a legacy version of it and an updated version.
Yeah.
Because
That kind of
Many
shows
people
like
would
your
appreciate that.
progress.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Nightcrawlers also have a port.
Wait, they do currently?
Oh my gosh, it's got a little hat.
Does it?
Yeah, I just clicked lip. Oh my gosh, they're cute.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
the males have a hat, and then the female ones are doing like a little standing pose, and then I forget what the unspecified looks like. Oh, it's also gonna have.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I might have got a little lazy there. I'm like, I don't know.
Ah, fantastic. Oh wow, yeah, the female Furby ports are really nice.
Yeah, those ones I fixed to match the new Furby now. Some of the remapping colors didn't quite match.
Ah, okay.
Oh my god, I was just reading Peep's desk, and that's Mystic Lounge, all that nonsense that NPC said.
If Will, like Will.
If Will, like Will. Say the if the you smiley face. Oh, classic. Magnificent. So I think we asked this last time, but I'd be curious about it again. Roughly, if you're working on the Nightcrawler to improve that at the moment, roughly how long does it take you to work through a local?
It definitely depends on the amount of detail. What I normally do is I work on these in Paint Tool Sci, and then port them over to the FurEd for the remapping. Depending on how fast and motivated I'll go, it takes me about maybe a day or two.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's pretty fast. I feel like I
Yeah.
said that last time too.
Yeah, a very fast turnaround. I had a feeling it was something like that. Oh, look at that. We
Yeah,
just got an ad
I've
for
been
people to
working on
register.
yeah. I've been slowly trudging my way through making the Beholder. That one's been taking me a long time to do.
I mean, a Beholder's got a lot going on. I can imagine even an individual frame is going to take a bit of time.
Yeah, that one is definitely going to be way more animated. It's got a lot of frames. I am planning on having all of the eyes kind of blink at a time.
Oh, wow, okay.
Like they blink in a sequence.
Hmm.
That will take a little bit of animating time.
Yeah. So I've been kind of going back and forth with that one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly like in Toy Story, like how Woody blinks.
So it's just like a pile of toys. That is what this has ended up like.
But other than that, I don't have any other plans for like a new avatar unless someone else they could shoot me ideas of what they'd like to see if there hasn't been something done yet.
Well, we have a sizable audience right now. If anyone has some good ideas.
The bucket crab.
Oh, a tarantula. I bet loads of people would love that.
Mhm.
From the stream chat, we've had a suggestion of a Roomba.
Oh
my
Oh my
gosh.
god. I kind of actually love that idea. Okay,
Like,
I might actually try to do that.
I'm presuming that would be relatively simple to do, because it's effectively just a thing that you have to rotate 4 times and that's about it. Like, just a circle, really.
It doesn't have a
Exactly.
lot of movement frames.
It's
so.
gotta have. I also gotta do. If I'm doing Roomba, obviously gotta tape a knife to it.
Oh, and like, what is it? The personal attack Roomba, which is the Roomba with a gun on it. That's
a shrub
fantastic.
with googly eyes.
Yes, you could make variations of it. Have a base one and one with a and one with a knife and googly eyes and a gun.
Oh my god! Now I'm thinking of the tournament where they build robots and they fight them, like in real life.
Yeah.
Now I gotta build a whole dream around that now too. BattleBots.
There you go. Now you've got inspiration for the next year.
We'll see. Maybe I'll need someone to help me with the DS on that.
I'm sure the Masons can help you on that one.
Yeah,
Wink,
I was
wink,
gonna
nudge, nudge.
Roomba Rumble. Love it. Just have different brands of Roomba, because I know there's round, square.
The square ones I feel like are often mop ones.
Oh yeah, they are.
I didn't even know they made mop Roombas. That's interesting.
Don't know
They
how
do.
successful they are, but
And
There's
then we
actually-
have the landmine Roomba.
that's fine, Roomba. They make lawnmower Roombas too. Those are.
Oh, I
kind
have
of
seen
fun.
those. Yeah, I have seen those ones.
A Furby sumo wrestling. Oh.
Sounds dangerous.
A Furby sumo wrestling a Roomba with a knife. Boom. There we go. We've got entertainment in the future.
There we go. Chow Garden.
Oh,
I feel like there was a Chow Guard in Dream, though. I don't want to take that away from someone
there's a
else.
few. There's been a few Chow avatars that have appeared, but one of them is very old and it shows, and I remember tripping over myself to look over it, and it could definitely do with some updating. But no one's tried it for a very long time.
I feel like I loaded a couple this year, and I want to say maybe there was a collection from Vi. Although
Yes,
that's
I think so.
not her usual, but I think that those were pretty good.
Yes, I think that was the one. Because I remember there's two, as I can remember. I mean, in fairness to them, Chow haven't been a forefront of the Sonic franchise for almost 2 decades now, so quite reasonable people wouldn't be making them again now, I guess. But
I feel like they would, because there was a new Sonic game that was released.
yeah,
It's
but Chow
kind of
themselves
overwhelmed.
haven't starred in any of them since I think about 2003, 2004ish. They've really
Yeah.
dropped off, which is a pity, to be honest, because I thought they were really great.
There's lore behind them too.
Yes, so much of it. I'm like a shameless Sonic nerd myself. So
Sonic the Hedgehog.
yeah, that's my stuff. But nevertheless, you've at least got some good suggestions now.
Oh yeah, definitely interested in doing the Roomba Mania dream now. Maybe we'll start with the avatars, and then
yeah.
dream.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like the right order to do that in.
And I'll try not to make them as huge as I did the Furby, so it is kind of entertaining.
Well, what do you mean?
It's a
What's wrong with the
life-size Furby.
Furbies?
It's all
Yeah,
right.
they are perfect. Oh, hang on, actually, you're not thinking about it. How about we do 40? No, God, even that's a little bit too. Let's see, 20? Yeah, that's regular size now.
Oops. I think 40 was like the original size I had them. They were real tall. They were real tiny.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh,
I sized them up and redrew them, and I put them in the dream, and I was like, whoops. These might be a little too big.
Well, I'm definitely not complaining. I think they look fantastic at any size. Oh, Carney's here. Nice. How about wide Furby?
Wide Furby.
Super, was there
fun
anything else you
fact.
want to bring to our attention, or?
No. Just fun fact. Earth T is currently the longest Furby to date.
Well, nice. Didn't know that.
Good Furby lore.
A Katamari local, that's a thought.
Oh, God, more.
Ah,
Well, thanks
that's
so much for
fantastic.
showing us and
Yes,
for sharing
really.
these with the community too. Like,
Yeah.
not a lot of people make art anymore, but even fewer share it as a public asset, and that's really appreciated by everyone in the community. So
Yeah,
big
especially
thanks.
locals, especially, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, I don't have a problem with sharing them. I think it's fun, especially if someone else uses them.
Mm. Well, I can tell you personally, if you make a Roomba local, I will immediately download that and use that in my dream because I really need one.
You can program it to go around the ship.
I might very well do, you know, or even just even allow somebody to play it as a local. Who knows? Somebody might just really, really want. Are you saying your floors are dirty? Yes, actually, I have a janitor, but they're not terribly good at their job.
That's amazing. I love that idea.
Just going to ignore the Twitch chat right now. I will def play it for you, Elsa. Oh, there we go. I've my premium Roomba RP peep. You can play our very aptly named. We do have a Roomba in the RP, just no way of really visualizing them. Called, what is it, Mr. Robot McHandsome Face. So you'll fit in there. That's fantastic. Does it have a name? Fantastic. Well, again, thank you so much for showing us. Again, it's really nice to see all of these locals and have a good laugh with them again.
No problem.
Especially the Furby. Yep, that is a big Furby. Yep. Also, yeah, there's a strange that every like other frame my Furby beard seems to flick in.
Kind of. Okay, well that's something I'll have to debug. Then I don't know what's going on.
I think it's just a
Is it
remap
just on your
mismatch on one frame.
It's like
I'm
the
sure it's an
wave
easy
pillar.
fix. Look, there's a little possum sleeping on that towel. That's cute.
Well, see, it doesn't do it on mine. Oh, no, it does. I see it. Oh, I'm temporarily green for a second. Okay. That's an easy fix.
It's not
I
a
did
bug,
not
it's a
notice that.
feature. That's the spirit. That's great. Well, super. Well, yes, thank you so much for showing us around. I'm sure we'll look forward to seeing whatever you have in the future. Especially if it's a Roomba.
Thanks again.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Super. Well, hopefully we'll see you next time then. Oh. Maybe I'll add that Furby to this stream.
It's canon.
Who just made that? Who has done this? I mean, you spelt the name wrong, but... What you did? Help, I've detected a cliff. We now have a Mr. Roomba McHappy face. I've heard of this stream before. My friend works here. Now we just need to find where Cinny is. Oh, Cinny is here. I just couldn't see them. Okay. Boink. Right, just need to... Where are we at? Cinny, if you'd like to... Cinny, even, if you'd like to join the voice chat, you can stay muted, obviously, but it means you can hear us instantly if we have any additional questions for you, or you can just stay in the live stream. Really doesn't matter to us. We'll accommodate either. I can be muted. Okay, cool. Just join any of the voice chats in the Roamheart Discord and we'll bring you in. Well, if judging by Dreamweavers' previous appearances, they've not been... Oh, they've been making the rounds recently. 1904, that must have been when we were in Idavollr, because they reached 64 Dream members.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Magnificent. Oh, and there's Cine. Cool. There we go. Welcome. Hi. We do have your submission text interview, so we'll just be going through that. So Cine is attending the interview via text. We just obviously have her in the voice chat so she can hear us a little quicker than she would through the live stream. So we've asked, please introduce yourself. Cine, pronounced like the beginning of cinnamon. Is that Cine or Sinner then? I just want to make 100% sure I'm catching enough of that. It's Cine with an E. Okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense. And she, her pronouns, nice and straightforward. Right, introduce your dream. What have you got for us today? The Mood Ring is a Zodiac-themed bar based off of an IRL bar of the same name in my city, and I wanted to bring a little bit of the city nightlife to Furcadia. Very noble aspiration. There is an astrology system I've been working on where the dream keeps track of the phases of the moon, Mercury in retrograde, and of course the current zodiac season. You can set your birthday and get your horoscope, which is updated monthly and weekly. Wow. There are seasonal drinks and you can get achievements for meeting certain criteria. Nice. And even check others' profiles and zodiac signs. There is more planned for the future, of course. Wow. Okay, well that is a lot. Cool. Right, oh, and let me just do that before I forget. Boop. And we are off to dream number 6.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, I am really tall. Let me just scale myself down a little bit. At least now I can fit through the door. That is really nice.
Was
Wow.
that a messenger sound? Oh my goodness.
Where were the messenger sounds?
When people talk, there's an aim chat sound. If you have the sounds on.
I
And
do
there's
have the
also,
sounds
like,
on. I can't hear it though.
City
Oh,
sounds.
no, I can't hear it. It's just very, very quiet. Okay. Is this Cine Dream? Yes, it is. Yo, I'm so hot. Wow, this is really impressive. Right, well, let's go in then. Oh, I love the chatting. Oh, that's so cool.
With the I button.
Wow, also haven't seen a diagonal bar in a really long time. I don't know if you can answer this, Danny, if the answer is no. Did you make these locals? I don't recognise them personally.
I think these are custom.
What on earth is going on over there? Okay, when the music is quieter, I can hear it. Wow.
I like when you say menu, you can hover over the menu items and it kind of like tells you more about it. Let's see. Yeah.
Wow. First date. Vodka, elderflower, Earl Grey, lemon, and rosemary. That sounds nice. I'll take one of the... Ooh. Okay. If I maybe don't click them. I just made that mistake.
Drink 2. Don't click them?
Yes. Some of these drinks are based off the IRL drink menu at the bar. Oh, that's cool. So with the question, how long have you been working on your dream? Cine responded, I've been working on this dream for about 3 months. Again, another dream thrown together in very little time and is incredibly impressive.
Very cool vibe. For sure.
the lighting alone is really impressive. I really like the whole atmosphere of this place is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ambiance looks custom too.
Whoa.
It's like purple. This place has vibe in spades. It sure does. You can see all you can do by saying commands. Oh, there's quite a few.
Ooh.
Oh, that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, the custom font is cute. I like it.
Oh, I'm really tiny now. Oh, what? I think I'm Dr. Robotnik's cat. I have a gigantic ginger mustache.
It is currently Gemini season. I am a Cancer. How do I get my current... Oh, here we go. Get your horoscope. Say horoscope.
Set zodiac.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot here.
You are a Taurus. Thank you. Horoscope, let's see. Also, press the meep button so everyone on the stream can see. Hang on just a sec, I need to get my... Oh wow, there is a lot of horoscope here. Expect decision-making to be a theme for this season going forward. The new moon in Gemini on the May 30th last year simplified the ideas of 2 roads, 2 paths, 2 actions. Wow, very accurate, okay. Reaching out to your inner circle can lead to rewards when Venus in Cancer trines Neptune in Pisces on Friday. This is a good day to hop on a video chat and connect with people who can help you succeed. There's a strong possibility of a windfall thanks to some clever networking. Cool. Like that. That's really great. I'm not a scorpion, I'm a dog. So what was it? Where is the meep button? Am I just being blind?
It says my daily luck today is 95.
The meep button is next to the pillow button. Oh, is it? Oh no. Today's fortune, you have bad luck. Be careful today. Don't like that. Wow. Oh wow, we can see other people's stats. Oh, we need to see how good Cindy does at this.
Days visited 53.
Oh,
140
you're
drinks.
also a Taurus. Nice. Taste the rainbow and small bladder.
Small bladder. I I feel that.
Sydney is a pee-pee baby. Of all the things I expected to say out loud today on this live stream, that was not one of them. Oh, God. Also, yes, I too really appreciate these old MSN style emojis here. So I didn't have AIM. AIM was an American thing, so we didn't really have that over here very much. But MSN was my jam. So.
Oh, I drank my drink and my hair turned red.
Oh, wait, you always wearing a dress that color?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it just changed the color of my hair, and now I kind of look.
That's right. I should
Like a
probably
little
look at
mermaid.
drinks, shouldn't I? Let's see. How can I actually order one? La 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 la. Ah, okay, right. Menu. Let's see. Let's go with drink 3.
I like how Carney's just dancing, just going for it.
You take a sip and feel bubbly. Oh, yes, right. I was still looking at the locals. Forgot about that.
Rocking it. That's right. Hilarious.
I think I'll also go back to normal as well. See what... Oh, I now have ginger ears. Cool. Which sign changes, sorry? I missed that.
The TV signs.
Oh, okay. Jump to a fire escape? What? Why would we need a fire escape? Oh, I can clear the bar, okay. Okay, cool. So just to briefly take an intermission and go back to the questionnaire, we have, is there any feature you're most proud of or would like to bring special attention to? The Zodiac system and calendar, it's based off of the real-life calendar, so it's cool to use my dream to keep track of the seasons. It's my most ambitious dragon speak script, for sure. Roughly how much is the calendar system?
Says 3,754 lines for the whole
Wow.
dream. Calendar probably takes up a good 2,000 of them.
Oh, you don't have to set it up every time. That's really good.
Yeah, you can probably get away with a lot using just Phoenix Speak and then detecting the day change
Can't
with
it?
Dragon Speak.
Yeah, they sure do look like they're doing a weird ritual. Everyone in between them is going to disappear immediately.
Big dance.
The monthly horoscopes are set for the year, but I do have to update the weekly ones myself. Oh, okay.
That's just one per zodiac then. Yeah, like 12 or 13. I don't know how many zodiac signs there are. Ugh.
I think it's just 12.
12. It's not too bad. Just to do that once a week.
No, it didn't break. Now Peep is in the middle and she's turned into a tiny cat.
Oh, it worked.
Oh, eyeballs. The kitty cat dance was a great success. It sure was. And now the cat dances too. Right, where else do you want to show us in the dream then? I also might need some help escaping because I am currently trapped. Oh, never mind. There we go, I'm through. My balls, or am I hearing things? No, I was just rubbing my eye and I forgot I was on the live stream and said, oh, my eyeballs. That was all. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Oh, Cindy's over here. Lead. I love the little creaking noise it makes when you walk over the counter. That's nice. Ah. Is that a tiny cat? Use the sink to wash your hair. Oh, thank God I can get rid of this. There we go.
You are sparkling clean.
Yeah, I am. So is this all custom stuff of yours? I can see some of them look a bit like traces of like the fridge, for instance, reminds me of the. Is it a default patch fridge?
It's a default.
Okay,
yeah.
I mean, it's really nice. Don't get me wrong.
The updated appliances are pretty good. The 32-bit ones. It's a mix of default, Roamheart, and patches I made.
I mean, it all blends together really nicely. I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah. Like that plant in the corner, that kind of looks like from the big city, Mint Mink. Pretty sure.
Uh-oh. There we go. You did. There we go.
I like how the bar lets down. That's nice.
Yeah. Quick little bathroom break. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, am I a star or a moon? I think I'm more of a moon. Is that a hat? Is that a hand dryer?
It's a hand dryer. I was thinking the exact same thing. Like that's kind of
even makes a noise. I'm
a
stuck
funny
now,
thing
but...
to be excited about, but
listen, it even makes the noise.
You don't see hand dryers. Oh.
Sean leaves the sink on.
Wasting water.
I really like the sinks though, especially the width that they have to them. That's really great. I love seeing that. And I'm presuming this one's going to be the same. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was occupied. Someone posing on top of the toilet to assert dominance.
There's always someone in the stream waiting on a toilet.
Wait, is this karaoke or is this a movie night? Why not both? Yeah, I guess why not both? There's one more special spot to go. Well, by all means. Oh, there you are. I think I just got myself stuck again. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Stargaze. Oh, I better get in there quickly if there's not much, but... Oh. I don't know what I expected, but... I am ethereal here. This is incredible.
Oh, this is pretty cool. My eyes.
My eyes.
We are a bit bright. That's what happens when you're in the stars, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, and it looks like some of the galaxies are moving. The sounds are neat. I have to turn my sounds back on here. Animated lights going in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just got get over. We just got dancing people following us everywhere. It's like a GIF that is following us around. It's okay. In fairness, Carney is stamping on my face, so you know. It's whatever. It's just what. Yep. So you go back to your original spot. Oh, I sure am.
This backyard garden area is really nice.
Yeah, I love that there's yet more light ambience out here as well.
I mean the whole dream with the skin and the ambience and lighting, it's all a mood.
Mm.
Just see what I did there.
Oh, because it's called Mood Ring, right? Took me a second.
I've made a bad joke.
Is the fire escape? Yes. Considering there's an entire command for the fire escape, I really want to see this mythical fire escape and see what its purpose is, other than protecting us from fires, I guess. What the? Oh, it's a curve. Okay. Alright, that really threw me off for a second there.
Say jump.
Oh, I think I need to... Wow, that was impressive of me.
Yeah, that was like a 6-foot vertical.
Yeah. Oh no, I fell out of the world.
We're trying to put too many people in the fire escapes.
Oh no, now I'm stuck out of the world. Oh. You can say outside, okay. That'll...
This neon sign out at the front is pretty cool.
Mm. Oh, you can even get in a dumpster. That's fine, I'll stay here, you guys keep going.
What does it say? Cinny was here.
Perfect. Wow, Chisa's the local that Chisa's gone with is absolutely perfect for her avatar. I can't get over that. That's really good. Ah, fantastic. I love this. There's someone dancing on the car. That's great.
Is that a custom speci tag for the dancing local? So cute.
Fantastic.
Adorable.
I love the train sounds in the background as well. It's a really the ambience for this stream is really, really impressive. I do like how much noise there is going on in the background. Well, noise sounds bad. Sounds in general, I suppose.
It's city sounds.
Yes. Also really love this giant zodiac symbol on the floor. On the dance floor, sorry. Ooh. I think I went past it. Whoa.
Whoa.
Holy.
We've just done shrooms, everyone.
Nobody saw that. Oh, wow. I look... Oh, actually, hang on. Let me go. Wow. That is absolutely surreal. I can't get over that. Oh, and it stopped. Oh, there's so many of them.
Which number is this?
I don't remember. Maybe 9? No. Oh, it's 10. Magnificent.
All right.
I'm gonna gift this. Yeah. Wait, hang on a sec. I think we've got someone in the middle. Kono, join us. Local 10.
Local 10.
We're so close. Yeah. Magnificent.
Oh, we got another dancer coming over.
We almost have a perfect square.
There, I'll fill it in.
Oh no, yeah, we've got 2 spaces. If we move Cine southeast. Oh no, we've got Rune coming in as well. Oh, this is great. This is... Oh, wow. It's just one of those nights. Only in Arcadia. I need this in the crab rave. Yeah, this is... What a visual. My god.
This is a good gift. This might end up on our Dream Day website.
Good, do it. Absolutely. Oh, that's absolutely incredible. Oh, yes. If we get Riggs and Costi in here, we could make the perfect square. Come on, Riggs, it's just you now. Local 10. Join us. Get to the other side of the square. It'll be... This is how you square dance. Yes! Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely magnificent. Oh. This is what we all should be doing at 9 o'clock on a Saturday evening. Oh, magnificent.
Good show, everyone.
Well, thank you
Good show.
everyone for participating. Oh, that's great. We can disperse now. Except for Sean, who is now stuck.
Did we get all our questions answered?
Let's see. Oh, right. So, yes, we had 2 more questions before we move on. One of them was, is there anything specific you're looking for? Feedback or new players? And Cine has said, the Dream is fairly new, so I would love to show it to more players. Feedback for new features is also welcome. Well, if you haven't got loads of more people seeing it now, that's definitely something we've done. And what are you presently working on for the Dream? And the answer is, I'm currently working out bugs and working on player profiles and adding more achievements. Incredibly reasonable, yeah.
Super cool. Love the atmosphere. Love the custom skin.
Yes, really. Thank you so much for submitting. This is absolutely incredible. Now, there were talks last time. There were talks a couple of days ago with Cine. You should have an achievement for giving Dream Nova a cookie. Yeah. Cine was originally going to have several dreams to submit, but we ran out of time before that could be done. So we will very much encourage you. Please submit more in future. In fact, even resubmit Mood Ring if you've got more to show when we come back in September. It would be really fantastic to see it all again. Wonderful. There's a bartender? What's going on? Oh, I'm getting stuck in all the places. Snowing is online. Have we got here too early and we should have waited for them?
These emojis.
They're late. Oh, okay. This is the blobcat James was referring to earlier. Oh, of course, yes. Oh, super. Well, fantastic. Really, thank you so much for letting us see around this. This has been absolutely fantastic. I really look forward to seeing this in the future. Make me a root beer float. Yes, we'll look forward to seeing you in the future. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, we do have one final dream, as seen. The only thing that we might say is we might just take a very quick 5-minute break. So if anyone needs to go to the bathroom, I'd go now. Because, yeah, we'll be getting straight on with this in 5 minutes. So it's currently 17 minutes past. We will meet at 25, if that's acceptable. And we will get on with our last dream after that. So we will see you soon. And we're back. Hope everyone has done what they needed to do. And that we are now ready to move on to the final dream. Unfortunately, we had to take that break right then, but I thought, to be honest, just better to do it now. Super, so let's see. Oh, yep, we have our interviewee here. There we go. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. But I understand that you were going to be the co-interviewee for this originally.
Yeah, unfortunately Leafy is paying tribute to the porcelain throne at the moment, so it's just me today.
That is a very nice way of putting that, yes. Yes, hi, welcome. If you just want to introduce yourself and preferred pronouns, etc., for the purposes of the stream.
Sure. I am Eyebright. I am she, her. Co-owner of The Dream. I'm one of the original founders, way back when, in around 2008.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an old place, but it was down for a number of years, and we have just in the last month or so come back.
Cool.
Wonderful. That's what I like to hear.
A lot of revivals this time.
Yeah.
And also really new dreams.
Always like to see that. Right, do you want to introduce what you've got for us today, or do you want the description to do the talking for you? Perfectly fine either way.
Go ahead and read the description, we'll go from there.
Okie dokie. The Forgotten Forest is a semi-strict feral roleplay continuity based on Erin Hunter's Warriors series. Players can create characters in one of 4 unique clans or choose the loner life. Big mood there. Membership is granted via application to help ensure that your character will integrate seamlessly within the community so that you can have the best role-playing experience possible. The day-to-day activities of the clan makes the bread and butter of the Dream's roleplay, but there are underlying plot lines to help keep things exciting. Most recently, the clans have moved to new territory after disaster struck their original home. Are there hints of cats having lived here before, but who? Where did they go, and why? Explore the Forgotten Forest with us to uncover the mystery. Love that. That's fantastic. Super. Right, well then, let's get right into it. Let's see, this is Dream 7. There we go. Everyone drop on in.
Gracious.
Beyond this point in character only, please. Stream is now in open house mode. Oh, cool.
So normally the in-character areas and the members-only out-of-character area are off-limits to visitors, but I have implemented open house mode so that we can walk around.
Super.
Awesome.
That's
Thank
that's
you.
really nice. Oh, I'm really liking whatever's going on there. I like some of these cats over here. They're really nice.
Yep. So we have a whole bunch of different markings on each avatar. They should match your butler as well, in theory. I had to kind of upgrade the dream since it hasn't been worked on since around 2009. There was a lot of upgrading to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you'll see some little hiccups here and there, like the new map links that were added, various buttons in your little menu sidebar that are orange instead of what they're supposed to be. They're kind of just placeholders at the moment.
Ah, of course, yeah.
But for the most part, everything is functional and back up and running.
Wonderful. So it might be a bit of a redundant question since we've already gone over age, but how long have you both been working on this dream?
So it was originally created around 2007, 2008. I had just started college. My co-owner at the time, Silver Green Stripe, did a lot of the initial map work, and I kind of took over from there. And did a lot of the scripting and future add-ons of the dream. At some point, we'll probably do a map redo. It was planned before the dream closed to do kind of a map upgrade. We're planning on working that into a plot line down the road if all goes according to plan. So between about 2009, 2010, and a month or two ago, Dream was closed, and we came back with a new plot line, getting things back on track, back up to date, implementing some new features, getting the old bugs worked out, and that's kind of where we're at today.
Wonderful. That's what I like to hear. Well, do you want to direct us around to some places so we can take a good little look around?
Yeah, so if you pop through this cave right here, it'll take you to the main area. You can also type ! 4 trees, all one word. It'll pop you into the center of the dream.
Yeah, there we go.
So this is kind of the central hub where the cats meet once a month during a gathering.
Nice.
We'll have our little gathering moon up there in the corner.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
So all 4 clans will gather and share news and updates with each other. Of course, it's a good chance for the whole dream to kind of meet up and have a giant roleplay session. And then venturing off, the clans each have their own territory. You'll find little things like prey items along the way. You'll see some plants that are outlined in bright green, and those are herbs that you can collect and bring back to the clan for our medicine cats to kind of take care of everybody.
Oh, okay, so there's actually RPG elements of this.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
And so now you see I've caught a fish. I can bring it back to my clan and add it to the pile.
Nice.
Come down south. This is a training hollow where the apprentices kind of learn all their fighting moves and tactics. And then we have camp proper. This is more clan. They live in kind of a field next to the humans where they have their farm.
Okay.
I can drop my prey item here in the pile, and it'll add it. It's got some Phoenix Speak that does all the counting.
Oh, yeah.
Makes everything work. The Phoenix Speak also has the ability to determine which clan a character is in. It'll allow them to lay down scent markings so we can mark borders, do some patrol elements, border disputes, things that kind of allow people to interact with each other even if they're not necessarily there in the moment. Things for us to find and interact with.
That makes sense.
Camps kind of act as the camps kind of act as the main hub for the clans to gather whenever they're not at a gathering.
That makes sense. Yeah, Kex, I think you might have just got a rabbit for yourself at this point.
Did you kill it? If it's still alive, it won't let you put it in the bin.
So you actually have to commit rabbit slaughter then to make use of that.
I mean,
No,
it's not very nice to eat it alive.
So to continue on with our questions, is there any feature that you're most proud of or want to bring special attention to within the Dream?
Oh, probably the thing I've worked on the most is you'll see at the top it says carried prey. That actually opens a tab where you can carry more than one item at a time.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it's not fully functional yet. It still has some bugs to work out. Now that I have kind of come back with a lot more coding experience, I think I'm ready to tackle that again and kind of get it fully functional.
Super.
But it'll allow you to go out hunting, and rather than having to come back to camp after every single prey encounter, you can carry several.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Nice.
And the plan is to do that for herbs as well, for medicine cats. Kind of just adds to the overall roleplay experience, being able to do things that characters naturally would be able to do, and having a physical representation of it.
Yeah, that to me, I always find, especially when it comes to role-playing things like this, it makes a lot of sense to have a visual representation of a mechanic rather than just, oh, I've done this thing, so now we have this, you know.
Right. We've got our little farm over here. You can sit on the fence, but can't go over it.
This is a sturdy fence.
If you go too far in, the dog gets mad at you.
Oh. The two-leg shouts at the dog, that is great. That's really cool. I really like this person walks out. That's fantastic.
We're really upsetting the dog.
He's very upset. Or Danny.
Oh, that's great. No way, I meant to be a two-leg. Oops. Oh, I'm surprised the music started. Yes, of course, continue. Thank you.
So you've got, like, herbs and stuff in the farm, but you're not really supposed to go in the farm. Do those have extra value then because they're guarded by the dog?
So yes, they're harder to get to, at least, in a role play sense.
Uh-huh.
Out of character, you can just waltz right up, but it does have that element of you have to sneak past the dog and go into this place where you could potentially get caught or injured.
Gotcha.
I really like the standing on the fence thing, though. That's pretty funny. Danny, you're showing a real power move by standing on that as a person without it collapsing.
With that insane balance.
That's fantastic. Right, where else? What else do we have?
So we'll go over to the moon pool. It's kind of the spiritual gathering place.
Ooh,
over
like
here.
that.
For the medicine cats to visit. Oop. Beep beep. So every half moon rather than full moon, gatherings occur at the full moon. The medicine cats will meet up to speak with StarClan, which is kind of all of the cats' ancestors and their spiritual guide.
Oh, okay.
So they meet up here at the moon pool and take a drink. And StarClan appears.
Oh, okay.
And all of these cats are actually members of the original Dream. So they once existed as players.
Oh. Well, that's kind of a nice little tribute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if
It's nice
you
to remember them.
also if you do the drink, it actually like shows up as a button, kind of on your screen.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. I really like that. That's really clever. Holy kitty water.
Deep in the pool.
Is there anything specific that you're looking for in regards to, like, if you're looking for any feedback or new players or anything like that?
We're definitely looking for new players. Given that the Dream just reopened about a month ago, we're definitely looking to expand player base.
What's your current player base like?
We have probably a dozen or so characters played by not quite as many players.
Wow, okay.
You are allowed to have multiple characters within the Dream and across clans if you so choose. I think there's a cap on it, although at the moment, we haven't really run into that issue where people have, a dozen characters that they neglect. But I think our cap is like 3 to 5. But, given that it's so new, we don't have a huge player base just yet.
Yeah. No, I
way
mean,
back in the
even
day,
12 these days is still very respectable. I can definitely understand that.
yeah, way back in the day, we probably had 20 or so people online at a time. But, I mean, again, that's talking 2008, 2009.
Yeah, I think most streams were significantly more popular back then, so I do get that.
For sure.
That's great, though. I do really like this visual. Does it go away with when you move, or?
If you emote something with the word wake in it.
Oh. Ah, okay. Oh, that's really clever. I like that. Wait. Wakes from the cat vision quest.
And all of the emote commands are made to be fairly flexible so that you can work them in to an actual roleplay post. You don't necessarily have to emote just the one word.
Really like that. Yeah, that's always a really great addition.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've done that for For my dream, there are some rooms where you can speak to the ceiling and ask the lights to change, and I tried my best to make it so you could say that while within an RP post, so it didn't look really out of place. So it's really nice to do that. It makes it feel a bit more organic.
More immersive.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
a little more immersive.
Speak to the ceiling. Yeah, where do you think Atta is? She doesn't live in the walls. Wakes down. With all these new developments coming to light and the lights go out. Fortunately, it requires more than just the word light, though. There's a little bit more to that, but...
That's the being clever about it, but...
Yeah, exactly. Do you have any more clan dens we can see, just for a bit of
Yeah, absolutely.
flavour?
Blocked in, but if you type ! Storm Clan, it'll take you over
Storm.
towards... like it's raining.
Yes. Oh, there we go.
So this is Storm Clan's camp. They're set in kind of a more woodsy area. So the prey items and herb items will vary a little bit for each clan, and then obviously the terrain is very different.
It's still an awful lot of big open areas. I can, definitely makes use of if you have larger clans. I can understand that.
Yep. And so their territory has a lot of water. And eventually you'll come up against the mountain range. That leads into Cliff Clan.
A strange two-leg thing. What is it? Oh, is this a fence?
Nope. It is related to our plot. It's a plot item.
Oh, okay.
The mountains are a little bit barren, yeah. The camp is way up here in the north. There.
This must be quite a sizable dream then.
It is. I want to say it's about 200 by 200. It's whatever the smallest dream package allows.
200 by 208, I think? Or with no dream package at all, it was 200 by 208.
Right.
Something like that. It might be 250 then.
Yeah, if you have a dream package, I think it goes up to 250.
Yeah,
the
that makes
little one.
sense. Oh, yep, I found the kill pile. Oh, the medicine cat's den. Okay.
So this is where they keep all the herbs.
So do the clans interact in various ways, or is it just with the meetings, or is it more of a conflict thing, or?
So they're kind of together but separate. So each clan has 2 neighbors, right? And then they basically establish a border line between those 2 clans. They are not supposed to cross, but some people don't obey the rules, right? And so they can create some conflict that way. They can dispute clan borders. They can choose to interact and have, Romeo and Juliet love affairs if they so choose.
Forbidden romance.
Old school style.
Forbidden romance. Yes, exactly. So, the clans are meant to be their own separate governing bodies, essentially, but they do have the ability to interact with each other clan outside the clan gatherings. It's just a matter of, in what way, and that depends on the character. Are they really hardcore loyalist? Are they, prone to forbidden romance? Things like that.
Tuzi had an interesting question of what are the gimmicks of the living clans, if you don't mind the tangent.
The gimmicks in what sense?
Well, the example that they've used is, I know it has to do with their names, but...
Oh, Yeah, so the more clan cats tend to be very lithe, swift runners because their primary prey is going to be rabbits and hares, things like that, that they have to keep up with. The Storm Clan cats are prone to swimming and fishing because their territory has a lot of water. The Cloud Clan cats are hardier. They live in the mountains. They tend to be kind of rough and tumble. And then Willow Clan lives in the forest. They're good climbers. They, are kind of the, I guess, most balanced clan out of all of their physical attributes. Things like that.
Yes, I did see the question, Toozy, and I was working around to it because I was interested myself. What was the other question? Oh yeah, people also asked the question of, I've never read the series, are there any clans that are better, in quotations, than others based on resources?
So Cloud Clan's resources are a little more thin spread because they're in the mountain range, whereas the forest clans will have kind of more lush prey abundance. But other than that, no, there's not really any better or worse sort of thing. It's more up to player preference, the kind of character that you want to play.
Okay.
And I presume the point of that is at least in some small capacity so that clans have a reason to communicate beyond just social aspects, like they may have things that another clan may need and vice versa.
Yes, exactly. So, like, there will be herb items that you won't necessarily find in the clan's territory, but they, need something for a specific medicinal purpose, and so you can go and barter for that specific herb. You can, if there's some sort of famine going on, they can request help, or they might fight to expand their borders, things like that.
Okay. Is Naya clan. Now more clan is the best clan, don't listen to her. She's a Cloud Clan apologist. Wow. That's fantastic. Super. Is there, what was it? I suppose you have answered this in a very roundabout way, but what is it you're presently working on? Is it just modernizing bug fixing, I'm presuming, or is there any new gameplay mechanics you're trying to introduce, or?
So as far as the map and script goes, getting things up to date and modernized, implementing the herb carrying system, and then introducing more and more plot items, such as the live trap you stumbled upon earlier. And then kind of as that feeds into our plot, we likely will be transitioning to a new map at some point. So kind of getting things, a lot of the stream is in the original Weavers style, and it's not quite up to my own standards, as much as I love it. So I would like to see it kind of with updated patches and things like that, and some additional avatar work. You'll see some of the avatars are actually animated. I'd love to do that for the rest of them. And some of the buttons on the sidebar are as well. Just little things like that I'd like to get updated and fully fleshed out.
Makes sense.
When you say that it's in the old style, do you mean like before regions, before those kind of enhancements came to Dreamweaving? Okay.
Yep.
This stream is very open space, so if you had the opportunity, I guess, to redo it, would you then utilize regions to make more interior private spaces? I see you guys have dens here, but they're kind of like, they're open to the world and not necessarily
right.
an interior region. Is that something that you're hoping to accomplish with the, I guess, Dreamweaving enhancements that have come about since this map was originally made?
I'm sorry, I'm reading and listening at the same time.
You're good.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I lost track of the original question.
I just wanted to know what sort of enhancements then are you looking to do? Are you looking
Right,
to kind
so
of utilize the new regions,
yeah,
ambience,
so
lighting?
exactly. I would love to get the ambient lighting in here. We do have some weather commands that I would like to get updated to where they are no longer items, but they're the proper overlay lighting sort of thing.
Hmm.
And then doing regions, I'd love some more closed spaces. I think it would also allow us to kind of compact the dream size a little bit, because everything right now is done as it was before regions existed. So there are huge blank spaces, basically, where it's
Yeah.
just a buffer between window areas. So getting that kind of modernized, allowing the dream to be a little more put together.
Oh god, I can't unsee that now. Why did he say that?
I think that the default rain has that same illusion to it. That if you look at it too hard, it looks like it's going up.
Yeah, I now can't unsee it. It's like gravity is reversed. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, if you currently have a lot of blank space on the map and you are able to use regions to compact it, that can be a money saving thing for your group, which you know, in these times, if you don't have a lot of members, that can be really helpful.
Yep.
Well, that's super. Is there anything else you wanted to show to us, or?
Not off the top of my head. I think the only place we haven't really been is Willow Clan.
We can certainly go and check it out.
Oh, Leafpaw has a good point. We do have a website and Discord server. So applications are done on the forums on the website. The Discord server kind of allows us to have another space where we can get questions answered and
actually,
digital
yes,
chat
that
and stuff like
just
that.
reminded me. Hang on, what I will do, because I didn't realise this until I checked but while we were on that little bathroom break, that you did actually submit them in the application, and for some reason I completely skimmed over them when I was filling in the form. So what I will do is we have got, let's see, I'll drop this both here and in the dream, and also in the live stream chat, just so it's absolutely everywhere, and also the Discord as well, because I forgot about both of these. Let's see, loud, boop, and also that one there. There we go. So that is both the website and also a link to the Discord. So if you do have any interest in applying or looking more into it, both of those are there available for anybody interested. No, very happy to. Again, I'm more sorry that I left it out of the info terminal on the at the booth. It's supposed to be in there, but I completely. The only reason I know I spaced it is because I didn't realise there were two of them. I definitely would have remembered that. So yeah, if anyone's interested, absolutely. Ooh. Are there any resources available to people who may want to join but aren't familiar with the Cat Clan's lore/info?
Yeah, so on the website, there's a whole tab dedicated to information, and it has a lot of that base lore in it. You can also look at the books actually have their own website, and so you'll find a lot of things there as well. Oh, thank you for the rose. In addition to, like the Warriors Wiki and things like that.
Wonderful, super. Is there anything else you want to shout out or talk about, anything like that?
Not off the top of my head. I think someone brought up we haven't seen Willow Clan. That's really the only big area of the dream that we haven't explored yet. If y'all want to pop over there.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Is that literally just ! Willow Clan?
Yep.
Nice. There we go.
So they're named for this big willow tree that's in their territory.
Ah, okay.
remember my command to turn off the rain. Apparently it's not what I thought it was. There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Can see a little better.
Yeah.
It does also have an automatic day-night cycle based on Circadia Standard Time.
No, nice, okay. Was a good thing we did this stream when we did, so it's the middle of the day. Oh. Oh, and we got a stream as well. Oh,
Yep, so this will
makes a little noise on the wall for it.
Yeah. This will be the border into StormClan.
Ah, okay.
If you emote with sniff in it, or smell, or scent, it should show you, there should be some default borders here. There we go. So here's one. There'll be a lot around 4 trees as well. Yeah, there we go.
I don't seem to see it anywhere. Right here. Nope. Oh. Never mind, there it is. Just took a second to kick in, apparently. It took a while to get to my nose.
And so registered members are also able to lay down scent markings.
Hmm.
And so it's kind of a live border that can move day to day.
Well, that's cool. That's really nice to have a dynamic dream like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's fantastic. Well, this has been really great. Really, thank you so much for showing us around like this and getting us to letting us see what is available. As I said, really big fan of the emotes you can do to interact with things. I always love seeing that in roleplay dreams.
Yeah, it's something I like to see too. It feels less stiff.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So super, yeah. Really, thank you so much for coming along and showing us around. This has been great to see.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
hanging
you.
out with us.
As I would absolutely say, if you do make good progress with, or really any progress with modernising and improving, please do submit for the next Dream Day. I'm sure many people would love to see it if they're not already joining as role players anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super. Well, thanks a lot for coming along, and hope we'll see you next time.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Now, where is the back button? Is there a back button?
Control B is the back button.
I misheard that as Control P. I hit the wrong button. Oops. Well, super, and that is everything. And back we return. Let's see, make myself nice and big again. Large and in charge. At least you didn't hit Control A. Yeah, Lord knows I've made that mistake enough times. Alt F4 for back. Yeah, back to the desktop. Oh, great. That was so great. My face still hurts a little bit from Mood Ring. That dancing square was so funny. Oh god.
We got some good gifts out of that one.
Yes, I saw that. If you're in the Circadia Central Discord, there's been a few of those posted in there. We'll also be we're reaching out to entries to see if anyone would be interested in being featured in our Dream Day video. we hopefully by the end of next Dream Day, I'm in the process of moving right now, so I've not had a whole lot of time to do these in the process up to this Dream Day. But I'm hoping that by the next one we'll have a video that if you don't know what Dream Day is and you've got no idea at all, and also you don't know what's expected of you if you attend, you can just watch this and learn. So we'll be featuring a few dreams for that, just so people can see. So we'll definitely be reaching out to people to see if anyone's interested in being featured, though we might take video snippets of any of the live streams, so just let us know if there's any bits in particular you'd like people to see. I think even just having a dance montage section of all the dreams we've been in where dancing occurs, because Lord knows we've had a lot of those. We'll obviously let everybody know about that. Yes, if you still have more of a taste for Dream Day and you've only attended this one, or even only attended a few of them before, we've got all of the live streams in VOD form up on my YouTube channel. So you can always check out all of those. They are time-stamped, so if you want to go to specific dreams that we've featured before, that's definitely available. Obvious shout-outs include things like Snowside Peak, which I think is the dream that holds the record from having served in Dream Day more than any other dream consistently. We've also got things like, Alfheimer, the prequel to Idavollr that we were at earlier. Even Just Beach Vibes by Chiss was featured in a previous Dream Day. I think it was Dream Day 2, though I could be wrong about that. We've had some really marvellously different dreams, some that are very old, and some that have only sprung up very recently. We've now had 2 different dreams that were made a week before Dream Day just to star in it. So it's nice to know people just really jump on that when they can. So that's obviously really nice. If you're interested in doing any dream weaving, we certainly hope that Dream Day serves as an inspiration for that. If you're looking for patches that you don't already have, please do visit roamheart.net. Do I know when the next Dream Day is coming? There's a really easy rule for when the next Dream Day is. We host on the first Saturday of every season. So June is the first season of summer. That means that the next one will be in 3 months, which will be the first Saturday in September. Also, yes, we do have a new website address for roamheart.net/dreamday, which I'll be regularly updating that in the next 3 months with more information about Dream Day, so people know what to expect if they haven't. So effectively, if you have someone who has no idea what Dream Day is and they look at the idea of a 6-hour live stream to watch and think, I'll pass, hopefully this web page will give you a lot more information about what to expect. Hopefully soon with its own much shorter than 6-hour long video where you can see what can be expected. Yes, there's also a lot of notifications. If you want to be kept up to date, please do join the Roamheart Discord, which is, let me just snag that now. Boop. If anyone's interested in joining the Discord, the link is there. We accept everyone. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be a Dream Day representative or anything like that. You can just be a person who enjoys Dream Day and dreams and stuff like that. We do have tech sections where if you have dream-related questions you want to ask, that's obviously available. And we do sometimes have very strange chats in general chat. Please don't ask why we have a birth channel as a voice channel. It was a whole thing. And yes, you can also just be a non-person, as Peep says. You can just join to just be here, I guess. I'm guessing someone gave birth while in a cult. No, unbelievably no. I made a post. I shared a picture that was just somebody saying, I can't believe I have to say
Pinned.
this. Yes, it's pinned. it's pinned in the general channel where it says something like, I can't believe I have to say this. I've had a talk with the staff. I can't believe I have to say this, but giving birth in the voice chat is prohibited. If I catch someone giving birth in voice chat, it's an instant blacklist from the group. And apparently bringing this up has meant that everyone has demanded that we have a dedicated birth channel. So now we do.
Oh, you should be able to see the pinned messages, though.
No, that might actually be a thing I need to fix.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, that's right. There's no channel history. That's right. Let me just change that wherever the heck that is.
On Dream Day. Well, that'll be a day to remember then for everyone.
There we go.
But yep, we do try and advertise a lot. We do it in the Roamheart Discord, the Furcadia Central Discord, the Furcadia, God, I did it. Alt Market Discord, and then the system announcements too. We try and do that, and on Facebook, so you can follow us on Facebook if you want. And of course, yeah, it'll be the first Saturday in September. Hopefully, you know. I did it. I know.
That is also a big rule.
Miss.
You can't you can't give birth in the voice interview on Dream Day because we actually have a special hidden live stream chat that is obviously not the birthing channel. So we're just going to have to say that's a blanket no. Yeah, you'll just have to go into the birth channel for the 24 hours or so it may take for you to give birth. So let's just not. See, even over a year after its inception, we're still hearing people complaining about the birth channel. Frankly, I don't know why we installed it, but it's just the way these things go, I guess. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really think I have anything else to say. If you want to get into any dream weaving, please do visit roamheart.net. We do have patches, dreams, locals, code tutorials, and FAQ for some common dream questions, things like that. So if anyone's interested, we highly recommend it. We've also got links to other online assets to help you with dream weaving. We also have sections that you can ask about dream help as specified in the dream help channel. Just really the whole point of Dream Day is we really like to see people with dream weaving and creating all of these things and getting to share them with everyone, whether they're old or new. You know, it's great. Celebrate. Wait, what on earth did I miss?
Celebrating the birth channel.
Oh, yes, sure.
Obviously.
Why not? Danny, do you have anything else you want to say as well?
Yeah, the final shout out here, like if you want to submit patches to Roamheart, please do so. You can create an account and you can submit your old art or your new art or whatever you want, as long as it's in a Fox 5 format. That stuff is really appreciated by Dreamweavers, you know, globally in the game. Even the old stuff that you like maybe don't think is that good anymore. That's someone's aesthetic, and they are gonna want to use it. So, you can upload it. I can upload it. Whatever you want to do, like just help us help other Dreamweavers, and you know, get that content out there before, you know, it is a small community and a small game, and we want to make sure that this stuff isn't lost to, like the GeoCities and the Angel Fire and
Yeah.
whatnot, because that has happened to a lot of our history, and we don't want that to happen again. So this is an archive of history, and we take it seriously.
So thanks a lot, everyone, for coming out. Thank you to people like Sean, who literally came out of hibernation to submit. Really lovely to see everyone's dreams and everyone's work, and hopefully we'll see most of you next time.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.